all going about your business on the ship, uh, you start to hear word passed around that the capital is now within sight. Uh, a few of you go to the catwalks and the observation decks to take a look at what lies before you, and in front of you, you see a spire of a city, a large mass of buildings, all with many with different styles than the ones around them. A uh, almost collage of construction stands before you as the airship begins to quickly approach. Um, as it makes its landing nearby, uh, you see as a you can all see from the deck as a reasonably large sized group of knights begin riding towards you all from within the city. Not an attack, but more of
Just approach.
uh, a more. You would think it's about maybe a dozen individuals approaching. Uh, likely less, however. Uh, and as you are all there, uh, you can see the Paragon packing a few things within her bag and preparing for departure.
Could I make an approach to the Paragon?
Go for it.
I'll approach her and say, Paragon,
Mm, yeah.
I wanted to ask, I know you and Goose both wanted to go separate ways. Why is it that you found us going to the city so pertinent?
Well, just we don't know if we'll find anything on the mountains, and I just wanted to get right to work.
Hmm.
I believe we'll find everything we need.
Do you need help carrying your bags?
No, I'll be fine.
Okay.
I will have to separate from you all for a little while, though. Uh,
Oh,
We're sure
Why
to
is that?
gonna miss you, Mr. Paragon.
oh, we'll be seeing each other again soon. I just have to go handle some diplomatic uh, things. You know,
Hmm.
Gotcha.
What would
we
you like
are.
from us in the meantime?
What was that, Jacob?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You can finish what you're saying.
No, that was all.
You said we are, and then okay. I was just gonna say, what is it you would like of us in the meantime?
Just find make yourselves acquainted within the city. Oh, also, if you happen to come across anything that might tie to that book you guys found earlier, pick that up for me, would you?
All
Understood.
right.
Oh, actually, was there anything you were able to glean from that book that we hadn't already discussed? Can we just say that any information I had found in the book myself, I would have probably given her information on it?
Fair enough. Yeah.
And see, this is just an opportunity to be like, hey, did you notice anything I didn't?
Uh, the Paragon will look at you and say, nothing concrete yet, but I'm working on a few theories.
Right. Well, either way, we'll get to work.
And the Paragon will depart. Despite her having left you, you guys have been left with. Uh, you have been told basically that you have uh, a. Put simply, you can catch a ride along with some others into the city,
Hmm.
uh, just to get you within the walls quicker. Uh, so, is there anything? Would you all like to do that, or is there anything else you'd like to?
Actually, any points of interest that we can notice from where we're at that are from the outside of the city? Or is
Roll me
mainly
perception.
most POIs going to be. Yeah, fair enough. Perception. It would help if I had my character sheet open. That would pretty
It
much
would really
just
help if you
solve
had a
that
character
version.
sheet.
It would also really help if you had the help action. Like, maybe not actually. I'm checking.
You're
It
fine.
would have done nothing to have the help action.
I like to think Brom tries to give the help action only for it to give no benefit whatsoever. Wow, that building's pretty tall, huh?
Ryan
Right,
will
but-
still be like, oh no, the reason it did that was because of how helpful you are.
Like to
Anyways,
imagine it's a Ryford. That building. Did you see that building over there?
You see the building?
Yeah.
Just says
Whoa.
notices the exact same thing at the exact same time.
Right.
Yes, thank you very much, bro. Yeah.
How much?
Ahead of you though, you see, there doesn't seem to be a whole lot happening on the outside of the city. You can tell that, uh, spanning outside are what you'd normally expect of a large city. There are farms expanding a long ways out, roads splitting off in every direction. Uh, large amounts of traffic heading in and out of the city in each direction. Um, from what you can tell, relatively unimpeded. Um, Otherwise, though, you can notice a few things here and there. I would say the only thing that really catches your eye is that there is a a I'm trying to think of a good adjective for like medium sized. There is a gathering of individuals uh, in one area, but you can't quite tell from here what it would be.
Oh, by the way, I
Wow.
would like to have done and doffed from infiltrated back to the protective room.
Gotcha.
I thought
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that before.
Oh, sounds good.
Is everybody satiated?
Oh, your mic is really scratchy, Jacob.
It is?
Yeah.
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 Hold on. Is that any better?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
the
I
fuck?
think it got a bit worse.
Louder.
What about now?
Better now.
Okay, I think my beard was rubbing up against it. No,
That'll do it.
No.
Yeah.
You were eating your mic.
And here I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was just here I thought just someone else was eating chips as well.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll shave in 2 years. It'll stop being scratchy then.
Yeah, definitely.
Anyways, what the fuck was I saying? Everybody happy with their items so far? Yeah.
Items?
The artificial infusions.
Oh.
I don't have any. So
I forgot that I had those. Oh.
Jacob didn't give me any.
Boots of the
We haven't had a
Wild.
reason to use your boots since fighting Ghost Girl, so they didn't really
I
come
have
in
any
use
others?
for you though, is the thing, I don't think.
Been plenty of use during the fight. I just gotta figure out how to utilize them.
Yeah, you gotta treat it tracer style. That's the biggest thing.
Run in circles around you. That's not Tracer at all. What the fuck am
That's
I
Scout.
saying? That's Scout.
thing. One is
You're
just
thinking Lucio.
Now, if I had the mobile feet, they would be amazing.
Deja vu or something. I don't know what the fuck he says. Honestly.
Never been at this speed before.
higher on the street.
And I know it's my time to go.
Bonk. Are we no longer saying scout lines?
Deja vu.
We were thinking deja vu.
Anyways,
Anyways,
so this building, can you describe it again for me? I'm sorry, I think
you
we've
don't.
lost.
No, I didn't actually describe a building. You see basically what you would expect of a large city: traffic going in and out, relatively unimpeded here. You see uh, a bit of definitely a less dense area of town, sprawling out from it, roads in every direction. The only thing somewhat of a note you can catch would be a gathering of individuals in one area nearest to the entrance, but can't make out what it is that they're doing from here.
What do they look like though? Do they look like one of the groups of mercenaries that came with us, guards?
From the distance you are at of still at the ship, uh,
We can't
you
even
can
make out that.
you cannot make it. They don't seem to be wearing armor. Oh, hi, Bones.
Hi, my mic has been dead for a while.
Ugh.
Oh,
Nice. Uh, you can make out that they aren't wearing armor. They don't. You don't think it could be anyone from your ship because all of you just arrived. The only person who is left so far is the Paragon, along with a couple of her guards. Uh, and otherwise, everyone else is just packing up their equipment to head into the city.
gotcha.
So
Okay.
it doesn't seem to be guards. It doesn't seem to be anyone from your group. That's about all you can make out from here.
Okay. Mm. Yeah, I think we'll just catch a cart then. Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
we'll hop in the cart and ride it down.
Cool. Just because you asked about it, I will ask, do you want to ask the person driving it to stop at the thing you saw, or do you want to just keep going through?
Depends. Is it a guard driving our wagon?
Um,
Like one of the
I'll say
guards
it
from
is
the
a
airship?
it's a crew member of the ship, but not a guard.
Nope. I won't ask if anyone else wants to.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I think we've had our fair share.
All right.
And just to be clear, the gathering of the things was sort of going on. Was it inside the city or was it outside? The city?
Outside.
Okay, got you. How far away from the actual like the city was it?
Couple buildings between it and the city, like buildings with decent sized areas of land for uh, whatever their purpose may be. But
So definitely within like a pretty small walking distance, like maybe 2 minutes.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Just a couple of minutes walks from the city wall.
I wonder what all those people there gathered for.
We could probably listen in as passing, maybe? Could we
You can
just be
definitely
already observing as we go through?
yes, you can definitely get a closer look at it at least. Um, so as you're going by in your Orentian carts, you kind of peek out the window at what this gathering was, and while it's hard to make out everything through the kind of people around it, you can tell it is a large gathering of people who are cheering and shouting as in the middle there is uh, a mostly circular fenced off area where it seems two people are fighting in.
Ah.
Who's winning? Who's winning? I can't see.
Wait. So there's just two people fighting.
That's what you can make out from here.
I'm gonna.
You are in a cart right now.
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna
in a
say.
cart.
Is it like closed? You know, roof over
Uh,
and like doors and shit, or
Not a
open?
roof over the head. No, it is more of like it's like a circle of dirt with a fence around it. Everyone else is on the other side of the fence. Two people are
It's like a
fighting on the
makeshift
inside.
I was
ring.
gonna say, can I just hop out and
Yeah.
just like quickly run over and break it up?
What the hell is he doing?
Is he jumping out of the? Oh, I like this guy's style. We're just gonna beat the shit out of those people. No.
Oh.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
yell out like, "Stop!"
Oh, okay. Wait. Stop. That's not.
And if I can,
Make
I'll just mostly try to grapple
Squeaker!
one.
Squeaker! It's not our jurisdiction here.
I completely ignore that. Just continue.
Roll me either a uh, persuasion or in intimidation.
Roll me an idiot check.
Roll me the idiot check.
Roll for authority.
Oh, that's a fail.
Uh, you start marching over, but over the shouting of the crowd and everything happening, you can't. You are completely ignored by the people around you.
Really? Okay. Then I am gonna ask the nearest person that's taking part on this, like chanting and whatever. I'm gonna ask her, what is the meaning of this? What's going on?
Uh, you kind of like tap on the shoulder of someone at the back, and he goes, "You mind your business? We're having a ring here."
Oh,
A
a ring.
ring. Fighting. Oh my god. Good
You
lord.
got something against it?
Are we able to join
It's
in?
not a good thing just for you people to be betting on others beating the crap out of each other, possibly injuring or
people?
killing.
Oh, you people.
You people.
I
There
take
are
Whoa!
probably- there are probably rules in place or something.
I'm just imagining now that because he hopped out, the cart stopped, and you're all just heckling from the side.
Yeah, I think
Heckling.
Braun probably jumped out with him.
Get him in the nuts!
Just because he thought they were gonna go join.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Grab the stick and twist it.
Twist it!
Can I do a strength check to push through the crowd to like get in the middle of this?
Go ahead.
Alright. I'm gonna do
Twist
athletics.
it!
Twist
14.
that
Wow.
dick.
Sucky ass
Let
rolls.
me roll something here. If I can find a d20, there we are.
He's just
My
gonna
bad.
get grabbed and pulled into the ring. They're just gonna start jumping him.
No, that would be if you got that one.
Yeah.
No, basically, as you try and start pushing your way through, a couple people around are say, "Back off, mate! Get it! You show up late, you stand at the back." Kind of pushing you back, keep you keep you away from the actual fight.
Gotcha. Well, I'm just gonna turn to the well, I can't really turn to anybody. I'm just gonna be standing there uh, just sigh and just say, I can't believe these people are actually into stuff like this. And I'm just gonna slowly turn around and walk away.
Are you not a fan of sports? I mean, come on. Look at this. You got a decent fight going on. I mean, who
Speaking
knows?
of the fight, how's it looking?
You see before you, um, I'll say since you're actually trying to look at how the fight is going, you first see that they are using wooden weapons.
Ah, I thought this was a fisticuffs kind of.
Me too. Yeah.
No, you see one guy with a wooden sword and shield, and the other guy with a wooden spear. It is very neck and neck right now. It seems both are fighting very earnestly, both doing a very both putting up a formidable fight against each other. Let me roll to see how these two go. We'll say the guy on my left right now is the spear boy. Oh wow, okay, yeah. So one sec. So as you look to the ring, you kind of peek up over the crowd to see as the guy with the sword and shield uh, basically parries a blow from the spear, gets in right close, grabs the man and suplexes him.
Let's go.
Yeah!
The man with the spear remains lying on the ground, and the crowd starts cheering more wildly than before.
Oh my god, he just suplexed that bitch. Oh my god. Oh, it's great. Oh man.
Hey,
Let me see
bro.
this.
I got an idea.
I like where this is going. I'll be your fighter. You're my manager, Crackle.
Gretel lights a large cigar and he goes, "Perfect. I see you're at the right
Okay, yeah, I'll set up
mindset."
music.
Like fighting too.
Mm,
Jade slides up her.
We're all nuts for this.
We're gonna take this place by storm, you and me.
Oh yeah, the green guys are coming to town. They're about to whoop some ass.
Right, where's
Slow
the fucking
motion.
bot channel at again?
Oh yeah, it's
It's the Muse, I believe.
news, yeah, news,
Which fucking thing is it?
Musico
It's
slash play.
yeah.
What are you
Musico has
going
its
for,
own
Bible?
category?
Hmm?
No.
Oh no.
Right, I'm looking for where the channel actually is.
Okay,
It's
go
in
ahead.
Town
Muse.
Square, right underneath Bards of the Vale.
Thank you.
The Muse.
Right here.
There you go.
Say, what are you going for? Just like,
I got this.
okay, cool. Don't forget, you gotta vote.
Yeah, don't
Yep.
forget you gotta vote.
Sweet.
I say like I know how to use Music.
It's not too hard. You just gotta go vote and you're good.
First thing's that.
Oh, while he's figuring that out, are you guys going to try and join into the ring?
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna say not the actual ring currently, but I'd like to wait until the fight. Well, we have a job to do.
This, I will say, you can tell that from that last move, this fight is over.
That's my management instincts coming
This the
in.
management skills. I like to think you're just like rubbing Brahm's shoulders. He's like,
Yeah,
getting-
no, already got like a towel around him. Like,
he's got the towel and everything.
So
I'm
how you're
gonna be
already shirtless?
standing behind
Yeah,
them all,
he
just
already
keeping
is-
an eye from
He's
a
already
distance.
shirtless most of the
He already
time.
got
I
his
don't know if you
titties
know.
out.
All he's gonna do is take off that cloak and he's good.
Song not found my dick. What?
Oh no.
It's the URL I put in, yeah?
Yeah. Send it to me real quick. There might be a
Oh,
thing
send it
going
to you.
on. Yeah, DM it to me. Because I had a similar issue yesterday.
Yeah. Anyways,
So, anyways,
this is a normal thing that happens here.
I will say, since you come from here, this is a very normal thing to happen here.
Spabo's just
Uh,
sitting there like, I was like, oh, it's happening again. Glad to know things
basically,
never changed.
you know that in the Grand Ruins, much like how Arentia is a land of creating scholars and becoming knowledgeable, uh, the Grand Ruins is a land of strength,
Mhm.
where you could probably guess that a vast amount of the mercenaries who were hired by Arentia came from the Grand Ruins, people looking to get into a fight, essentially, to prove their strength. And that's what these are. Right now, you are looking at a copper arena,
Yeah.
the term for a ring shoved together anywhere within the city. It is a public ring that is meant to basically showcase your strength,
Mhm.
to gain notoriety amongst the people. These arenas are meant to be a display.
Mhm. Got it. I'm just writing that down in my notes.
Oh, no worries.
Why is it not using SoundCloud either?
It's not using SoundCloud.
Weird.
How dare it?
It's just saying song not found for everything. Musico, what is happening?
Hold on.
Musico, why you got to be so
Let's do that
broken today?
first.
Musico,
Let me see if like doing the commands to.
you
yeah.
need to not be
What
broken.
the fuck?
We need you
Yeah,
for
Musico's
this. So
being
much
weird because I
fun.
tried it yesterday or Thursday as well, and it was being so strange.
Hold on.
It was
I thought it was
broken
maybe
yesterday, I
was
think.
well because it worked with
I've got
wait,
it.
that was. Anyways, if you want to use Fredboat, I have the link for SoundCloud of it.
I've got it. It's fine. I have a solution.
See.
The
Hold on, let me-
solution.
There's an easy solution to this. Thanks to 2 screens, I can now do this.
Stream.
Oh, right. Stream for music thing.
Anyways, adjust your volumes, everyone.
Adjusting my volume.
Adjusted.
Adjusted.
And it stopped.
That's because he turned it down on his end, so you have to
No, I
adjust it
turned
again.
it down. Sorry,
Oh, good.
also kicking the butt.
Mhm.
Anyways,
Anyways, so do you all continue your way into town, or are you stopping for this?
I thought they wanted to fight.
Oh, we're stopping for a
Yeah,
minute.
stopping, I guess.
All right, I don't object. Do you, Squeaker?
I don't know. You gotta listen to him.
Do you have time for this?
I
This
should
is
be
silly.
fine.
Come on.
I'll look to the crewmate that's like at the front. Do you object?
I could drop you all off here. City's
Probably
just a
gonna-
little ways in.
Yeah,
we
the
can just
Paragon
walk
did
there.
say to just wait for her, right?
Right, I mean,
Uh,
Paragon's a little preoccupied. Might as well get acquainted with this. What better way than by getting into the throw of things, huh?
Right. Tell you what. How about you
Lord.
all go ahead and stay here and fight? I'm going to ride up ahead with Squeaker, and we'll go ahead and see about figuring out where we're going to be staying for tonight.
All right, try and get a map while we're
At least somebody's got
That might be
brains.
nice.
I'm fine with that. The rest of you, try
Have
to keep
fun,
out of
gentlemen.
trouble.
Oh, Grackle,
Yeah.
come here.
Wow.
You're managing him, right?
Yeah.
10 gold on him.
Thank you kindly for your bet to the C15 Betting Association.
I'll stay here and make sure that they don't get into too much trouble.
I'm placing 10 gold on Brom, for sure.
As Grackle walks away, you just see me like narrowly staring at him, squinting my eyes.
What, now you're not a fan of gambling? We just played cards earlier.
I'm not really. It's only because he was trying to provoke me and talking crap. That's the only reason why I took part in
Captain
that.
Goose plays cards every day.
I think Captain Goose would be
I'm
quite
not
a fan.
completely against gambling, but when it comes to human beings, like risking their lives just to fight, like come on.
I
This is
doubt
pretty
they're
regular
risking
occurrence.
lives or using wooden swords.
They made their choice just like you did when you took up service.
Yes, but I'm doing this for the right of good.
Is it not doing
Yeah.
good for themselves?
I don't want to get in too
Names.
deep into this,
Regular
okay? Can we
occurrence that
just move
happens
on?
here.
Let's
Sure,
just head
you're the
into
one
town.
that brought this up.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna end it here, okay? I just don't want to wrap my head around about all this. Y'all go ahead and have y'all fun while we go figure out what we're gonna do in town.
Alrighty, try not to stop anything that's of the fighting rings, because those are pretty regular here.
I'm
so
pretty sure
get
there
ready to
won't be
see a
any
whole lot
fighting
of them.
going on in town unless it's a serious confrontational matter, Miss
So you have the
Maybell.
opportunity to do the funniest thing.
I
Anyways, I just hop back into the cart and sit down.
Ooh, cool city.
I love stealing images off the internet.
I know. Send that to me.
Yay!
I gotta put it in the notes.
Stealing images is fun.
You think I know where I got, or you think I still know where I got this image?
You don't have the file saved. How did you upload
Uh,
it then?
I have it saved somewhere, but oh wait, it's good. It's still in my recent files.
It should
go.
be. But yeah, no, damn it.
I
I'll
have-
look in the notes.
I was getting ready for a lot of things, so I have a lot of files. I got.
I bet.
It's so real.
Because again, I didn't know if you guys would switch which path you wanted to take,
Yeah.
so I prepared for both.
Gosh.
Understand.
But yeah. So, who do we want to follow first? Shall we go with the fighting ring, or shall we go with the people heading into town?
people that doing the fighting ring first. You can do them first. We can wait. So us too.
Alrighty.
Okay.
You see the crowd is definitely uh becoming less dense, so to speak. Not people
Sorry,
aren't
my bad.
immediately leaving, but they are moving away from the edge of the ring to kind of talk amongst each other. Some people are going over to a couple of people on the side, like or collecting some winnings from bets.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Crackle?
Yeah, I've got an idea. I would like to look around. Is there anyone who seems like the runner here, like the ringmaster?
Um, roll me a perception or investigation.
Guidance.
Help
You're sticking with them,
action.
Miss Mayville?
Huh?
Are you sticking with them?
Yeah, I'm sticking with them.
Cool.
I'm making sure they don't die.
And
Seven.
I add help action.
I will accept his help action. So yeah,
Alright, cool.
he did say it ahead of time.
I
So I'm going. And if you want to add guidance, but it won't change much.
Yeah. You'll still have
You
it for like
don't
the next minute.
you don't notice a ringmaster per se, but you definitely notice that one individual seems to be kind of at the center of the majority of people. A larger man in like large muscular guy, uh, long, a long gray beard on him, kind of laughing amongst the others around him.
Hmm. Does he himself look like a competitor, or would he more be someone who is on the outlines?
Um, if I'll keep your same perception, I will say it is. Uh, it seems more like he would be above what is expected in these rings.
Ah,
He looks a bit too used to this area. A bit. You
hey,
look at the
Brom.
other fighters around, and they all are.
How confident are you?
Oh, of what? Like
Your
self?
abilities.
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty confident. And hey, even if I die, I mean, you can just bring me back, right?
Yeah, we have Miss Mabel. All right.
Try not to die.
Ladies and gentlemen, Grackle will stand on a soapbox, something of the nature, to make
If
himself
you
look a
want,
little
I was
taller.
like, Grom can literally hold you in his
Quickly-
hands and like lift you
Quickly
up.
stealing from the crowd both a top hat and a fancy-looking bow tie from some random guy.
You have high enough sleight of hand. I'll just accept it.
He dons the top hat and goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you, for today and today only, hailing from Orentia, the chosen of a god, I bring you Borat."
Shut up.
Roll me a performance check.
You still have your
I was
guidance.
gonna say, I
You
like to think
still guidance it.
Brom is doing jazz hands and flexing really
Yes.
hard to help out.
18.
Add guidance, a D4.
Yep, T4.
You got this. Okay.
19
I-
feet.
It's still better. You see, as you definitely have the crowd's attention. There's murmuring amongst them, uh, talking amidst them. Uh, you see a lot of people you hear whispering amongst them. Is he getting in the ring? They open in the copper.
Now,
I think he's getting in
I'm
there.
fully aware that the copper ring is a little for our big man Brom here. So, I've spotted a couple of, well, higher rank fighters amongst us. Would any like to come forward and challenge a copper?
Let me see. I'm going to roll. All right. Uh, You see the larger man from the back go, all right, I'll see what this is about.
So
Okay,
you
look,
are taking up the ring challenge of Aristotel's chosen.
and you're looking for a fight?
Oh yeah, we're looking for a fight.
Well, you see him hop over the fence and into the ring. Well, phone in then.
Raz, I have an odd
Hey.
question for you.
Yeah?
How bribable does he look?
How bribable.
You're gonna bribe this man to throw the fight?
Roll an insight.
All right. Natural 20.
Whoa.
You can tell by the look in his eyes, and you can just glean from his experience that if you tried to bribe him, he would see it as an offense to the honor of the sport.
Gotcha. With a natural 20 in insight, does Brahm have this?
Brom has a chance.
Has a chance.
It
Is
is
this-
going to be a roll off. Like, it's
Alright.
going to be a fight.
There's a chance.
It's not, I will say it is neither definite one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, she.
I can
Should I refrain from using my radiant damage? I am Herod's chosen, after all.
Well,
Not
remember,
whole-
I will say this.
Okay.
You look around, and there are wooden weapons strewn about on the sides of the arena.
Mhm.
So, in all technicality, no, wait. I can only skip somatic and verbal components. So, if I were to use Cartomancer to hold asleep when like Raz makes or when Brahm makes contact with like a blow or something, you're just gonna
Pass out.
You just have to be careful. Whoever has lower hit points will be affected first.
Oh
Rude.
no. Oh no. It's probably me.
I'll hold it. We'll see what happens.
Um,
But I'll go ahead and go. And we have our first challenger of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And you said your name was?
I'd say my name. But, if you must know, I am Davkath.
Well, Davkath, are you ready to fight the chosen of a god?
Fuck, don't piss him off already, Gregor. Fuck.
no, piss him off.
He'll look Brahm up and he'll go, not sure about that, but I'm always down for a solid brawl.
About how tall is this guy?
A little bit shorter than you, but definitely still tall.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm 7 feet tall. I'm grossly shorter than.
You'd
well-
guess he's probably 6'6".
Okay, yeah, well, I was like, Brom's 6'7", so he's like an inch shorter. So not by much.
I just realized. Invisible Mage Hand. I can just tug on his clothes while he's trying to fight.
You
Just
pull
remember,
this man's
Bayjank
pants
only
down.
moved 10 pounds.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop thinking about stuff like that.
Shoelaces.
All right.
Crackle.
So, I bring all of you, ladies and gentlemen, the first fight for Brahm. Now, for betting, let's say as a, well, opening match here. Battle. I don't want to say that. I don't know, but I have to pay out like way too much if Brahm loses.
The man is going to raise his hand towards you and say, sorry, no can do. We don't place bets on first timers.
Oh, but this is hardly Brahm's first time.
You're outsiders. We don't know you. Means we can't trust you're not here to throw the fight.
Fair enough. Well then, I believe that there's no betting. However, let's put a gentleman's wager on it. What say we, crowd?
You definitely hear murmuring. People give you curious looks, waiting to hear what this wager might be.
Now, I don't remember his name. Dovbrock.
That was not his name. No.
And somebody's stealing my energy from yesterday. Holy
How
shit.
confident are you in your abilities to take out this Elottel's chosen?
He's going to roll an insight. Feel pretty good.
Pretty good, pretty good. Yes.
Sounds like he rolled low to me.
Now, if I am knowledgeable in how this works, these are the copper rings, yes?
Correct.
Meaning that there are a set of silver rings after this.
Yep, up on the silver stages.
And what happens to be your rank, fine sir?
Yep. I've fought in the golden ring before, so.
Oh, very good, very good, very good.
Hey, Greg, we might be cooked. No.
You got this,
No,
buddy. I believe in you.
No, I got this. This guy's giving me Cade vibes, and I'm all for it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen of the ring, for today, we bring you the match between a golden adventurer, a fighter in the ring, a deadly combatant who's seen 100 fights, and Baram, an Atlas chosen, and a member of the Royal Jesters. Aide to the Paragon, and champion of Arentia.
I like to think.
How?
And the announcer
many-
knows the music cues.
I was like,
How
I
many
think Rob's
ears
gonna.
just peaked?
I think Rob's gonna shout out, like let out like a battle cry, just kind of like a roar almost upon the finishing of that.
How many ears just peaked?
How many ears just peaked?
For me mentioning Arentia.
People are definitely skeptical, but people aren't in shock, if you, so to speak.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure they're be going like, Master of Arentia, champion of it. They go, oh, I hate this guy.
They're not gonna be like boo.
Anyway, enough of me jibber jabbering. I believe it's time for you all to see the fight you came for.
Do I see a wooden great axe anywhere?
Combatants, grab your armaments, your legendary weapons of war.
I will say you do see a wooden great axe, a little bit smaller than the one you're used to.
Oh, this
Uh,
is just
but-
fine. I've been using swords for a while. Oh God, I missed an axe.
But yeah, are you hopping into the ring as well?
Oh, for sure.
And yours
Uh,
truly, reffing this fine match. Crackle G. Gilbert. Pleasure.
You hear as you finish saying that, a chant starts amongst the crowd. You just hear, fight, 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 fight,
Now,
fight,
gentlemen,
fight.
I want to see some clean fighting here. No low blows. And if you do hit the face, make sure to taunt. Give the crowd something to cheer for.
Just don't pull my eye patch over my other eye. My only condition. Not cool.
Graggle will hold it one hand behind his back, the other in the air, as both fighters grip the wooden swords.
Go!
You say go?
I said
Yeah, he
duel.
Oh, duel, yeah.
Sorry, I was walking around my room gallivanting that whole time.
Oh, I imagined Boney literally standing up with like arms waving.
I did, yeah.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative, just to see who goes first.
I'm having a lot of hot rolls today, huh?
All right. He is going first. He is going to. I will say first. You saw that he picked up a shield and nothing else.
Just a shield.
He proceeds to throw the shield at you.
Oh, chivalry 2 style.
The second duel is shouted.
Mhm.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Cool. The shield comes flying at you. Let me grab dice. They're
Oh,
in
my
here
depth
somewhere.
perception. He gets hit in the eye.
That is
His weakness,
strength
range
based.
projectiles.
That will be uh 12 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And note everything in this is non-lethal.
Right.
Considering people aren't trying to fight.
Mm-hmm.
They're not
And
trying
then
to kill
he's
each other. This is a fighting
yeah.
ring, not a death slaughter.
And then the man is going to run at you and go in for a grapple. Make me an athletics or acrobatics.
Absolutely. 16. Not a lot of rolls today, but it's okay.
Alrighty. He rolled a 17.
Mm-hmm.
So he is gonna run in and he puts you into a headlock. Basically, he threw the shield at you. You block, get hit on your arms. Sneaky figure when you like lower your arms to get a better look at the fight. He is up close, grabs you, and that'll end his turn.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely gonna rage as a bonus action. I think Braum, knowing that he can make attacks within kind of like grappling range, because he's used to it, is probably just gonna start swinging.
Go for it.
Now,
Actually, my face feels hot for us.
if I use Divine Fury, will that immediately be like, no, he's cheating, or is it unknown?
Well, I mean, technically, I would argue that that's just you, buddy. That's
It's
all
just
you.
an innate thing as a zealot.
I would say I was still allowed to be non-lethal, but you are just like you just have stronger punches when you're raging.
That's why you're feared.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm going to make, I'm gonna make 2 great ass attacks. I think would I be able to recklessly attack with these or no?
With your like the wooden weapons?
Yeah.
You can reckless attack with your fists.
27, 25.
Those both hit.
That's going to be a total of 22 plus 17 is 39 points of damage.
What if my pencil? Oh, there it is.
The pencil.
How much total?
39.
39 damage. Alrighty. Yeah, I take it. So you're using this wooden great axe, and you see, you're in this headlock, and you just kind of like swing it down behind you, like hacking into him. It's still blunted, but it's technically bludgeoning damage, but still.
Yeah, I
It's
like
still
to think bruising the hell out of this man's rib cage.
Oh yeah, you're hitting him you're hitting him in the back, and each time you feel as he's like shaken in his hold. He is going to take his turn then. And you reckless attacked, correct?
I did, yeah. So he has any attacks against me have advantage.
Cool. So he is going to try and first throw you into the ground.
Mm-hmm. Contested athletics?
Oh yeah, I'd say so.
13.
You get thrown to the ground.
What?
You are prone, and he is going to then
double damage.
go double
advantage. Rolls 3 dice now.
Hit him with the double.
Okay, he then as you're kind of on the ground, he's going to kind of grab you by the because you still wear like your cloak and everything, right?
Yeah.
He kind of grabs you by the cloak and starts dragging you through the dirt.
Oh man, match just carried all over again. He's like wiping a tear from his eye.
You're going to take another 12.
Okay. Is that halved already or no?
No, it wasn't. So 6.
Gotcha.
And then you are thrown off to the side. you see as he kind of uh he raises up and kind of starts uh like what's the word? Hyping up the crowd.
Oh yeah, kind of like holding his arms up, like I can
Yeah,
totally, I can envision it.
raising his arms with a ah. You can definitely tell that to a certain extent the crowd is hyped from this.
Mhm.
Uh, and you start to get the feeling that uh, a lot of what he's doing is meant to be exciting.
Entertaining. I see.
He's putting on a show right now.
Right, I get it now.
Entertain the masses.
But it is your turn.
Yeah, for sure. I think Brom realizing the kind of the spectacle going on, he is going to drop the great axe as it kind of gets up, holds it, and drops it to the ground. As then he just balls up his fist. I'm gonna use because I do have claws. Can I just make them bludgeoning instead of slashing?
I'll allow it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Thank you, dear.
Instead of pointed, they're more
Instead
blunt.
of just 5 damage. As yeah, Brom's going to go ahead. He's going
He just has
to
brass knuckles now.
yeah. He just drops the great axe. He just balls up his fist. He's gonna run in and just start socking him.
I'll say
Um,
that since you got thrown to
Rock 'em.
side, if you want, whoa, there's some wooden knuckles on the ground.
wooden knuckles.
Well, there's just
They're like
someone
brass
just
knuckles,
tosses
but
them in.
carved out of wood.
Sure. He picks up these wooden knuckles. Oh yeah. Oh, these will do. These will do. As he kind of puts them to his knuckles as he's gonna run in. Yeah. Just full recklessly. 23 and a 22.
Both will hit.
Got you. 19 plus 12 is 31 more points of damage.
31. All right.
Woohoo! Rock'em
Uh,
sock'em robots.
you run in after you put these on. Let out your barbarian battle cry, and then charge in. He turns to face you, ready to block. Raises his fist up as you sucker punch from the side, and then get him one hard in the gut. He kind of stumbles back from the blow.
Is then Brom's gonna kind of look around. Is this a gold rank fighter? I would have thought you would bring more.
Are you not entertained?
You're a fun one. That ends your turn, correct?
Yeah, as then yeah, it's gonna end his turn.
Cool. He is going to reach behind him and grab a wooden weapon, seemingly not caring which one it is.
Right, just picks up any one of them.
Yeah, he just picks up a weapon, and he will charge at you and swing it. First, let me just roll for what kind of a weapon he picked up.
Also, he picks up a short sword.
He rolled a 2 on a d20. He picked up a dagger, a wooden dagger.
I was gonna say I would like to use Ledger Hand Mage Hand to just like tip a dagger into his hand. Literally,
he
the
just
next thing I was
I like
gonna
to
say.
think Raggle's going to do it, and then he just grabs his. Oh, I guess I don't need to.
I'll say for the fun of it, Grackle, he was reaching over. Grackle mage hand flicks over a spear, and he grabs the next closest thing without looking, and it's a dagger.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah,
at least you're not compensating for something.
he will charge in with the wooden dagger, and he is going to see
He has
how he
advantage.
rolls before I decide. Yep,
Yep, he has
that'll hit.
advantage.
My AC is a 17.
He rolled an 18 on the die.
Oh yeah, he's got it. He's got it. Yeah.
He's gonna run in, and with the dagger, he is going to basically flip it in his hand so he is like back, like reverse gripping it.
Mhm.
And then he's going to hit you on the side of the head with the blunt end, like the handle.
I see.
Which you will take. Where is a D4? There it is. That is, you're going to take. Just make sure I'm doing my math correctly. Yeah. That is going to be 6 damage.
Already have.
Bludgeoning. No, not halved. So 3.
Right.
And then he is going to. I'm going to keep rolling before I say what he does because it's easier just to say he does something stupid if. That will hit. Which he is then going to. How do I describe it? He's going to jam the dagger down on your hand.
Mhm.
And basically it gets caught between. He like pries the knuckles off of your hand.
Mhm.
So you only have one now.
I see. You're just gonna see Brom using one hand, just flailing.
But yeah, what would you like to do in response?
Got you. I think Brom, after the dagger kind of pries off the one, you see as he's going to full on, arm fully extended out, wrestler style, try to shove this man to the ground. Need to contest at athletics.
Alrighty.
Gotta beat an 18.
18. Alrighty. This is not attack, so he will do. He rolled an 18 on the die.
All right, he succeeds. He tries to push him, it doesn't work. Then he just kind of bobs under and then is going to just punch with the one.
Go for it.
2 nat 20s.
Oh,
Oh, hang
yo.
on.
gonna say,
I get
because that's-
special stuff when I crit.
Yo.
I'm just gonna say as well though.
What?
Don't worry too much about it. That's epic. How do you want to do it?
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
fucking go.
I just think Brom immediately gets pried. He tries to shove him and it just doesn't work. As then Brom, you see as
Better
this
talk for this.
divine green energy comes off of his hand. As fully his whole body winds up, completely catches him on the chin, as his head, like, he does a full spin as he falls down to the ground. As Brom kind of raises the one hand up in the air that he hit him with as the energy slowly kind of fades away.
The crowd goes silent. And then you hear one person start clapping. And then immediately the crowd bursts into cheering. Everyone is shouting and screaming. You hear a chant going throughout the crowd. Bro, 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 bro.
Yeah, basically just
Very
that.
much,
Just
very much a golf clap. As Brom is like, "Oh, I could get used to this." As then he kind of looks down at the person he knocked unconscious. Dang, I had a whole extra like 3 dice I was about to pull out. As and whenever Brom crits, things get especially crazy.
Yeah, because brutal critical.
Brutal critical and Orcish Fury means I get another extra die on top of the brutal critical die. Oh, it's crazy. But you know for sure, as Brom is going to kind of like gently wake him up and try and bring him up to the ground.
He stirs back awake as you shake and goes, "Ugh, ugh, that was a good one."
Oh yeah, that was a really great one. Dude. That shield flow, I'm totally stealing that. That was great. I mean, the crowd loved it.
Well, glad I could teach you something at least.
Of course. Besides, don't worry, I'm just really tough. Your skill-wise, you probably surpass me.
Oh, I don't doubt your strength and skill. Welcome. He's going to like push himself up and put out a hand towards you. And go, welcome to the Grand Ruins.
Oh, great to be here. He says as he shakes his hand. Good old firm handshake.
You can see that the crowd is all still cheering but now they are more going amongst themselves as the man turns and goes, "Ugh, so what brings you lot here anyways?"
Oh, here on business of the Paragon. Um,
Which one?
oh, the one from
All of them.
Orinthia.
All of
Uh,
Oh.
um, the paragon of whom?
Oh.
Orinthia?
I don't know much
Uh,
about. I'm from the.
I I think this came
West.
before you appeared, and I don't think anyone ever noticed it. But a paragon in my world is basically the equivalent of a god's chosen.
Oh, I see.
It is
Ah.
uh, the god's chosen
Like
follower,
champion of sorts.
champion. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it
So
now.
Brahm would probably be considered a paragon of her lot.
No, not yet.
Not
Not yet.
technically.
Not by technicality.
He's a
But technically,
follower,
he's a
but
follower, but he's not a paragon.
he's not a paragon of Erlal.
Would
He
be
hasn't
fun
reached
though.
that. Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
No, I still got a couple of lightning bolts to fight before I get that to happen.
Before you get to become his chosen.
Oh, oh wait, paragon. I see. It's this a religious. Actually, is it a religious thing?
Well,
Is the paragon the chosen one? You know, I
I
have a
mean,
couple of questions to ask the group, but I'm afraid I can't answer. Wait,
so
regardless, we're here from Orentia. On diplomatic business.
oh, I see. So you lot gods then, no?
No, nothing like that. Wait, more like
No, no, no. I think we're technically like bodyguards.
kind of, yeah. We're kind of like personal mercenaries, let's say.
Oh, I see. Of this paragon of someone or other. Well, I can see why you're around someone like that then.
For sure. Wait, Davkav, was it?
Oh, Davkath, yes.
Davkav, right. Wait a thought. I could think of no better entrance to the Grand Ruins than this one.
Well, I'm glad I was able to put up at least a bit of a fight for you.
Perfect.
You should try yourself in a silver stage.
Oh, well, I definitely have to, of course. That's more of a thing for my manager, though. I think he intends to take me all the way to the top, if we have the time.
Oh, everyone wants to stand before the platinum throne.
It's called the Platinum Throne. Raz, throw the campaign out. This is the new plan.
You want me to tell you what the ranks are all called?
Sure.
Yes.
I imagine
Uh,
it's the
For the
same.
notes.
I imagine it's
It's like
currency.
gold. Yeah,
Yeah, like-
currency.
Yeah, it's basically, yeah, you have the basic copper arenas, which are just
Electrum
a
is
place.
nothing.
Yeah.
No, Electrum doesn't exist.
Electrum
Nah,
doesn't
the
exist here.
Electrum is like the medical area where like
Yeah, Electrum
people
is the
go and
medical
they get
area.
they get like actually like bodied.
Yeah, no. The Electrum rings are just they're just old people fights. If you're a senior
Those are the
citizen, if
legacy
you're over
battles.
the age of like 90, you're getting in the ring. Yeah.
It's the legacy battle at that.
It's
The
the legacy
Elytrum
battle.
foot wash.
Yeah.
No, but it is the copper arenas, followed by the silver stages, which are more formal arenas. You actually have to like sign into
up.
them.
Yeah.
Gold rings are proper like you sign they are on set days. You don't just sign up whenever you uh, show up at a specific date when a golden ring is taking place. And the final stage is simply known as the arena before the platinum throne, which is essentially the greatest fighters in the capital are all brought together to engage in a large arena fight once per year before the king himself.
So cool.
Welcome to Fight Club, baby.
Welcome to Fight
This
Club.
is the new campaign, Raz. I'm sorry. No.
Now the new campaign.
Those
It's just Fight
mountains.
Club.
Fuck those mountains.
Fuck the mountain. Fuck the war. It's now Fight Club
Yeah.
time. Sorry. Anyways.
No, it's all good.
Is anyone on the platinum throne, or is it more just a
You
place
mean the
Fast,
king?
fair warning. My fight club fell through. Don't do it.
I've already stated the gold and platinum rings are on they are on set dates. Unless you
Yeah.
are here during them.
Yeah, we can't.
And I don't think your employer would be very happy if you say, no, wait, just let us stay here for 2 more weeks, so
Yeah. 2
so I
more
can fight in the
weeks.
gold, and then I need to stay here for 4 months so that I can fight.
Before the platinum one. No. Might be nice.
It was a good thought.
I was gonna say, Raz, you realize now you have to run a high level one shot where we're all fighters from the Grand Ruins. And
I
it's
can
that.
absolutely run a one shot, and it is you guys are
And it's just Fight Club time.
It's just Fight Club time. You gotta run it.
the fight before the platinum
Don't
throne.
check your
That's
fucking
the
DMs.
No.
What if I just don't like? What if I don't want to?
But yeah, I will say that from that point on, the crowd is definitely
Jacob, where are you?
a lot of people come up to shake your hand,
Add that
Brom.
to the list
Uh,
when you get a chance.
Thank you. Nice to meet you, bro. I'm gonna make. Oh, what? Of course I'll sign your forehead.
Please, give him some room. Give the champion some room.
people also come over to talk with you, Grackle, throughout, asking, just about Brom, about your group. A lot of people are very interested in you guys now. But we can get back to that. In the meantime, the ones who have entered into the city, which was Jacob, H, and did Zach. You go with them, or you stick with the Fight Club?
Fight
I
Club.
believe Zach's with us.
Cool. Then it is just H and Jacob. You guys start to make your way into town. The city is a maze of streets. Unlike Arentia, that is very orderly formatted. Immediately upon entering, you see streets that go up to the left and tunnels that go into the city from on the right, and all over the place. It is a busy city everywhere you look. Some buildings are within the remains of what you can tell are old ruins, structures that have been there forever, patched together with new stone and wood. All over the city, there are statues of warriors and mages, some of which are newer, intact statues, others of which are degraded from years past, parts fallen off, and now undiscernible who might have been built before the entrance of this city.
What's the name
What
of
do you
this
do?
town again?
Of this town? This is the capital of the Grand Ruins, known as Wormfall.
Okay.
Why?
Yes, like Dragonfall. I love that. It's really the capital city of my draconic country is called Wormcole.
Oh, cool.
Funny how that works out.
I gotta change something later.
Did you have a place called Wormfall? Or Wormfall?
No, I did not, fortunately.
Worm something?
It was worm something here. You know what? I'll keep it. You'll see.
You gotta keep it. We all
It's not actually all that far off.
right now. If
We
you hear
all
this,
get a worm
Worm
city.
something city.
Everybody
I
gets
gotta
at
make
least
a worm
one
city.
worm town.
I will
Everybody-
say it's not a town. So
Once
We
some
all
type
get
of
one
bunches
worm.
of structures
we all get
together,
one
a bunch
worm,
of
and I
people
have a
in them.
couple.
okay, it's gonna be
Extra
Thursday,
worms.
so it's technically not y'all's session anyways, but it is y'all's session.
Uh,
The worm's last call. It's a
Ah.
bar. Anyways, continue.
The early
one
bird gets the
structured
worm.
building.
Early kobold gets the worm. That's the expression.
Early
Um,
chimera gets the cheese.
What do you do?
uh,
I die.
H,
hmm.
you're here, right, H?
Jeremiah.
I'm here.
Cool. I'm just checking. Just want to make
So
sure since we're jumped to you guys.
I'll look to Squeaker and say, "Right, you wanted to come into town. Do you want to follow through with what I was talking about, or did you have other plans?"
I'm fine with following through what you have planned. I have no objections.
Right, if you'll drop us off here, then. Talking to the.
Yeah, he'll pull off to the side and allow you guys to hop out.
Mind if I ask where you're going to be headed to? Like-
Just doing a supply run.
Right. If you come across any trouble, you know where to find us. We will be at the city hall and then at probably whatever the closest inn to this part of town is.
Good luck with that.
If you run into any trouble, just holler out loud. I'll be able to pick up any kind of distinct noise you make.
What? Does the other guy say that at the same time as me?
He gives a inquisitive look and then just like rolls his eyes and shakes his head. Just goes, whatever you say, and starts driving off.
Right. Are you trying to say you listen to that man poop or something?
Oh
That's
no,
very
I like
weird.
doing that a lot because you see how the man's face look.
Right, you like making people look disturbed.
I like to give him a little confused look from time to time with that little gag I just put.
I'll shrug.
It's a childhood thing.
I knew someone like that once.
Really?
Scratch his chin.
Still know someone like that.
Anyways, right, let's go see about getting our hands on a map, shall we?
Oh yes.
And maybe peruse a bit.
Okay.
What kind of district do we already appear to be in?
Hard to
talking
tell
about
at the moment.
Okay. Say we're walking around trying to decide what kind of district we're in.
Yeah, you guys are looking around. It seems that from the entrance, you make out some buildings that are stables. I will say that upon entry, there are a lot of houses, a lot of some stables, some storehouses. You notice, I will say that right by the entrances, you guys did come through what seems to be a like primary entrance to the city.
Mm-hmm.
You do notice that nearby does seem to be from as well as you can tell, what looks like a tavern.
Right, there's a good spot.
Coming
Is it
over
Worms
there?
Let's Call? No, just kidding.
No, worms first.
Fucking gay.
Worms aren't even here right now.
Well,
It's called the dirt.
I just hate how it was Worms Fall, Worms Call, and then I had Worms Last Call. That's the part I hated.
It's a place
Ow.
called the dirt because there's worms in the dirt.
But a
Anyways.
dog with the butt.
But a dog.
Oh, use a
dog with the
CUL.
butter.
Got it.
Dog with the butter. Yup.
as we are walking up to this tavern, what is the name of it? As I'm looking up at the sign.
You see Iron Chime Cavern or Tavern.
Iron
Iron
Chime
Chime
Tavern.
Iron
Tavern.
Shine Cavern is now both a cavern and a tavern.
You know what's funny?
That's
It is
no-
actually a cavern.
Hilarious.
You
Funny.
want to do that? Just call it cavern instead of tavern. Cavern/tavern.
Well,
You see that
Tavern,
over
tavern.
top of the T, a C is scratched in.
I just like how even before we got to this, I already chose Gerudo Town music. And we're dealing with people in caverns. Anyways,
without wasting
Average.
any further time, I'm just gonna slightly walk us a bit faster than Ryan Pert ahead and go inside the tavern. What do I see once I step foot?
You open the door and there is a staircase going down. A wide staircase. You had to like there are double doors to enter, and going down you just see stairs leading to a fairly well lit room. You can see the light coming in from the bottom, but making your way down, the air feels colder. Uh, that earthy smell of being uh, underground uh, being hits you first, followed by more of the what you'd expect of a tavern, a the smell of food passed around with a hint of alcohol in the air. Uh,
Let's see. Well,
uh, Noise comes from throughout. It seems to be busy right now.
okay. I gesture at Ryan Pert and I just ask, so Ryan Pert, you think this would be a good time to be asking the owner? Because it seems like they kind of got their hands full right about now, and we might have to be waiting.
huh? Oh. Right. Let's see what we can do.
Okay, I'll take.
So. It's, uh, hmm. Well, it's busy, right?
It sounds like yeah. You make your way down. You can start to see that people are that a
They
lot
got a
of the tables are
doorman?
taken. No doorman, no.
Cool. Just a lot of tables taken, but not like bar
Few
taken.
tables taken, people moving about. Few people at the bar, but it's not.
Oh, so it's not busy. Okay, I'll walk
I was
over to
about
the
to
bar
say.
then.
Yeah.
It's not crowded, but it is definitely. It's not quiet right now.
Um, I'll find a seat.
Alrighty. Do you go to the bar or at a table?
Bar.
Alrighty. You approach the bar. On the other side, a dwarven man is uh, chatting with another customer down the line.
I'm not
H,
the
what are
type to
you?
interrupt.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about
I'm
to say.
sitting. I'm about to say. I'm just sitting right next to Ryan Pert. I'm just like
Alrighty.
looking opposite direction of him while he calls the man.
I'm not gonna
You-
call nobody. I'm gonna wait.
Oh, you gonna wait? Well, so I see. Like you said, Raz. This man's like talking to somebody, the
Yeah, he's
bartender.
down at the other end of the bar talking with someone.
Almost like he's doing his job.
Hmm. Well, I don't want to interrupt the man. He's currently busy, so
Well,
I
while
don't know.
he's busy, look around maybe.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna ask Ryan Pert. So Ryan Pert, while we're waiting on him, tell me a bit about yourself, man. Where you from?
Hmm. Oh. Um. Actually, not too far from here.
Really? It's crazy. Huh.
Fuck. What's our town name again? Clay.
I forgot my mic
Shintopia?
is up. Vexmore Capital.
Vex. Right. We're from Vexmore. Me, Miss Mabel.
Ah, I see. Are y'all siblings? Y'all don't really look the part.
We're well, not by blood.
Ah, stat. Similar situation. Huh. Okay. Well, how do you feel about, you know, being in
Mind you,
pub?
Ryan Pert has turned around in his stool and is like looking around the room, kind of only half in the conversation.
uh, I would say, so how do you feel towards the common people or, citizens usually?
Feel free to roll me perception, by the way, Reinhardt.
Okay. Right. You're saying common people? What are you, a nobleman?
Not said, not really for my background, but working as a Rentian, I guess you could kind of say doing posting work.
I hope you don't have a feeling that that makes you better than others.
No, no, never. I always put myself equal to those as a person. I don't care about
Right.
titles and anything. I don't give a shit. That's just something that is given to you by another freaking higher up.
Uh, you know, Raz, can I just play into that role real quick?
Go
Rampart
for it.
will, like, dropping, looking around for whatever, and be like, sorry, my mind's elsewhere today. There's been a lot going on. Look,
Understandable. If you don't feel like this is the right time to get to know each other, that's fine. Anyways,
you know what? How about this? We
what?
get our drinks.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll soften up a bit for you, and I'll tell you more about myself.
I
Right,
will,
your name is.
my name
I'm
is.
sorry, Squicker's stuck in my mind so much, but
It's fine. My name is Floyd.
Floyd.
Hmm.
Well, my name is Rampart, but feel free to call me, well, Ryan.
Okay. Any questions?
Most don't, though.
I see. Seems like it's a type of nickname that you only give to those that you're close with, and that's understandable.
Not to, no, more like, well, never mind.
Excuse me, James.
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir. 2 on the rocks.
Do what on the rocks?
Oh, I don't drink.
I was going to explain that actually, Rez. 2, and then he makes like a flat hand, thinking that the guy will get the terminology.
Should I know the terminology? I don't
Uh,
drink, Jake. I don't actually
no,
go to
I guess
bars.
not.
Really
I
funny.
guess not.
We had this issue and Resident wasn't even there.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. I did
This
this
is
literally
a
the last
recurring
time. Too.
joke.
I'm a big bar trivia thing. Anyways,
Jacob, none of us go to bars.
Well,
it's me gesturing towards the bottom shelf.
Gotcha.
It's a gesture that means bottom shelf. 2 bottom shelf drinks on the rocks.
The man will just give you a nod and.
Means I don't care what I get as long as it's bottom shelf, I guess. Is the
Gotcha.
other thing.
The man will just nod to you, pull out a couple of glasses, set them up on the counter. He pours some into each, and then you see from his hands some ice magic shoots into the cups before he slides them over.
Did you study as a mage? Or are you a sorcerer?
Just picked up a few tricks here and there.
Right. Very competent of you. Makes for good tricks when you do this sort of work.
It's always good to put your skills to use.
I second
Nodded
that.
that.
Here, here.
Any kind of tattoos on this guy?
Yeah, you can see a few.
Anything stick out historically wise?
Historically wise, roll me a history check.
You got it.
Alrighty then. You notice that a lot of his tattoos are just decorative, but he does have a uh, similar to a family crest, more of an old guild crest for a uh, family or for a dwarven merchant group known for their uh, uh, various mining industries throughout the Grand Ruins.
What's the name of that group?
Let me think of a good name real quick. I mean, I'm just trying to checking my notes so I can at least make something that is fitting for the situation. Uh, we'll just go with
Rest,
something simple.
Rusty Pitco.
No,
Okay.
No.
uh, uh, it is just going to be that they are the let's keep it simple.
Ironbeard.
I was gonna say Silverbone, but that works too. No, the Silverbone clan.
Do that
Okay.
recurring joke that was way back when, where it's just every dwarf clan is beard.
You said silver what?
Silverbone.
Oh my.
Oh, is that a mining company? Yes, Silverbone, right?
You know,
I've heard of them. They do a lot of work and work hard. Did you used to
we
serve
do.
with them?
Related.
Right, it appears to be a family crest instead of just a symbol.
Yeah. More of a. It's like It's like a family crest, but of where you're from. Like a flag of a city. Like
I will say I know exactly what you mean as I roll up my sleeve on my shirt and show him mine. Let's
You
see
have
if
a
he
tattoo?
knows. Well, I would have Clay's family's insignia.
All right, let me give him a history check.
Does he know?
Nat 20.
Let's go.
Oh, you're with the Maybells.
Right, you are. Um,
This guy's cool.
currently we're working for a rentier though.
How long you been doing that?
Few months. It would be a few months at this point, yeah.
Yeah, a couple months.
Because I would have been like working with them to go out and get the others and things like that too, right? Even though I hadn't been positioned yet.
With like the group.
When I went out on the train at the beginning of the sessions.
No, you weren't officially a mercenary at that point of Orentia.
Oh, not as a mercenary, but I've been working with Arenthia for a long time.
You've been studying in Orentia for longer than a couple months. I would say you've been. You probably were in
2
Orentia
years,
for
I
at
think, is
least
what
like
we
2
agreed on.
years. Yeah.
Yep. Spent 2 years studying, and then got my license to be an artifice, and then, well, from there took up a mercenary company.
Oh, you've been busy.
We all need to be, don't we? Speaking of which, thanks for the drink. Oh, say, would you happen to know where I could get my hands on a map of the city, or we're new here?
Well, you can probably find one. Best bet I'd say is a bookstore up the hill a little ways.
A bookstore?
Yeah,
Okay.
the Worm of Words.
By up the hill, you mean
Incredible
the
job, Russ.
spire at the center of the town?
The roads all lead that way eventually, but yeah, just the road you came in here on. I assume you came from the nearby main entrance.
Yes.
Sir.
Yeah, then the road you took to get here, you want to head up that way. Keep going. You see a set of stairs, keep following it. Eventually you come up on a busier street. A lot more of the shops in that area.
Questions.
Around a middle ring.
Anything that we should know about to keep our noses out of when it comes to this town? Anything that commonly be happening, any trouble or etc.?
Yeah, it's always good to keep your nose out of most business. I'll try and keep mine out.
So for the most part, this whole place is mostly civil.
I just hope so. I've lived here a long time.
Gotcha. I'm just making sure.
No more uncivilized than Orentia.
Hmm.
In Arentia, there's a
Yeah.
lot more tech, right?
Correct.
I'm thinking on it. Wasn't there a set of lifts that lifted up to some of the higher places in Arentia inside the
Right.
caverns? Right. Um, say, have you all picked up any lifts yet to try to take you up to the further levels? Like a platform you can ride on?
Oh, a couple. We've made a couple deals with the Arentians to get one here and there, but um, let's just say they're not very popular here.
Right, well, I've grown up I've spent a lot of time in Arentia, it's made me lazy.
That'll get you in trouble here.
Let's hope not. Well,
As you
like I...
Lord I knew, I'll just give you this little tip.
Hmm.
Try not to look weak.
Sir, we will never look weak.
He looks at you and then just kind of shrugs and goes, all right. I'll take your word on that one for now.
Believe it.
Believe it.
I'll have had a smirk on my face, and before he walks off, I'll say, "Wait until you meet our companion, Brom."
Oh?
Yes. Right, you know how large I am.
Okay, you're a tall one, I'll give you that.
Right, but I've put few pounds on, but I make up for that with my magics. However, Brom is not that.
I've yet to
His
see
strength
that
could
man in a
rival
fight.
that of any man I've seen around here. His muscles have muscles, and then his muscles that are on his muscles probably need more veins because they've been burst.
Does that make any
Would rival any
sense?
man I've seen
What?
around here. Cuts up Brom
Muscles
actually
are
just
muscles.
annihilating some guy.
What is he?
Annihilating
forearms?
this potentially gold rank fighter, just destroying him.
I'll look to Squeaker and be like, Squeaker, seriously, have you not seen him flex his muscles?
No, I never really gave him much thought or paid attention. Is it really that?
By God.
You do a lot of not paying attention, don't you?
I'm pretty sure when he flexes, his bicep is as big as I am around. Plus, oh, he's a follower of Helotl.
I mean, I can see the
I throw
boys
that at the bartender, that last
Hello?
remark.
got something
He'll be
packing,
popular
but
here.
I figure little things like that don't really, catch much of an eye unless you're kind of engaged with the person.
We literally rode in an airship together while you sat in the same room with us for like a day.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm hard focused on his muscles. Cause what you're describing, whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, we're here to get a map, right? Let's just stay on task.
Right. First task, get a little tipsy.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. Come on. We can do that
Listen,
later. Let's
Floyd.
do this.
We're waiting for the others to catch up still. The point was to find where a tavern was, and then to also know where we could get our hands on a map. Mission
Yeah.
accomplished.
Yeah. I would
For
like.
now, we should socialize, and also not be rude to people who are speaking to us. I nod at the bartender. Sorry for getting off topic on you.
No worries.
So as I was saying, Brom is quite the strong individual.
Well, if he's strong and he worships the law, I'm sure he'll get along great in here.
Noted. My brain kicked over to G15F3 M1 again, and I'm like, have you heard of G15F3?
Hey, Rad.
Should I have?
Well, soon you will hear of that too. I think they've sent a entourage to see about checking out the city. They're a group of, well, fencers and fencers.
You didn't hear this from me, but they're also fencers.
Uh-huh. Alright. Carry on then.
Thanks for the drinks. I'll pay for them instead of doing a tab.
I'm just gonna get up and walk over to where I can see a bulletin board and just stand over there and read it until the Ryan Per's ready to leave.
Uh, I'll say this: the bulletin board has uh, you don't see a lot of things on the bulletin board. You do see a lot of like spots where things have been torn off of it. Uh, but otherwise, the odd flyer.
Gotcha. I'm
Rez,
just gonna lean
Hey,
against the wall then.
instead of a perception, could I do an insight to see if there's any sociable groups around?
go for it.
Nice.
Insight? Wouldn't that be a perception? I'm sorry.
I'll allow insight. It's to look into to kind of get an insight on the people here and just pick out who
Yeah.
gives off the most social vibe. Perception would be to notice people like specific groups. Insight, I will say, is good for uh, noting intentions of people.
Gotcha.
Right.
You can't find anyone if they're hiding
I'm not
through
paying
that.
attention to who they are. I'm paying attention to what they're doing, rather.
Yeah. Uh, Out of the notable people or the notable kind of individuals who seem to be more uh, public in what they're doing, you glance around for the kind of the louder, the ones with open space around them. Uh, you see, there's one table where a group of three is just sitting around chatting, uh, having a laugh. Uh, Other tables seem to be a bit louder, more. Another seems to be a group that is very like closed off, as if entering it would be you'd be the outlier. But you see one group that they all seem rather
Is
independent
there
to
one
be.
that's kind of like, yeah, I was wondering if there's one where it's either like, A, is there a group that's kind of like letting people come in and out constantly? Or B, is there one where it's one individual kind of bouncing from place to place?
Oh, if you're looking for something like that, um, you don't see exactly that, but you do see a. I'll say the closest you can get to that because there's not a lot of in and out traffic right now, uh, and there's not a otherwise for movement. Only a few people are moving about other than the staff here. But you do see one group where uh, you have at least noticed a person has walked over, uh, pointed to someone, and you kind of catch a comment along the lines of, seat open? Right, thanks. And sits down. There's still a few more seats there available.
Right, okay. I'm gonna head towards that way. I'm also gonna pick up the drink I got for Floyd that he didn't touch and take that with me.
Gotcha.
Uh, Approaching the group, pretty much just an open, like, from just getting within proper earshot for it to not be yelling. Right, any of you gentlemen want a free drink? My companion over there didn't seem too interested.
Hey, I'll take you up on that. A younger looking dwarf in the group says,
Right. I'll hand it over to him. Right, in exchange, may I join you?
hey, feel free. Yes, certainly.
Right, don't mind me. Feel free to continue wherever you were talking about.
Oh, nothing important. We're just discussing. Yeah, right now we're seeing about joining together. We're just waiting for whenever they put up the next quest on the board.
Oh, forming an adventuring group.
Hey, perchance. We'll see.
Right.
We'll see if we like each other first.
Trust me, that's very important. I'm with a group of mercenaries myself.
Oh, really? You from around here?
Yes. No, sorry. No. But I was going to say, I had yes loaded in my brain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'll say no. But we are currently new here.
Oh. So you're looking to get some of the big jobs, huh?
Actually, we're here on already signed for business.
Ooh. Fancy pants.
I'll nod at that, but trying to change the subject. I'll say, right, but you all are just starting out, yes? Or have some of you been seasoned?
We've all had our journeys here and there. You don't get to the capital by being a nobody.
That's a fair point. I was born and raised just outside of Vistrix.
Oh, really? I have a cousin from Vistrix.
Oh, who might that be?
Jeremy.
the slight bit of hesitation when I asked.
I have to remember which
Slight bit of
cousin it was.
hesitation.
I say, Jeremy. Jeremy Teufel. Jeremy Dan Teufel.
Something like that. I think he got married a while ago, so I don't know if he's kept the old name or switched to a new one.
Got it. I'll talk about Jeremy for just a minute and see about relations, but then I'll change the subject again or back to what it was and be like, right, so what is it that each of you've done before? Like, have you served with a mercenary group or adventuring group?
I used to just be a farmhand, but a while back, a group of wolves starts creeping up on the farm, bend them all off with nothing but a pitchfork.
I'll nod.
I was actually a part of a mages association for a short while.
That's what I was
But
looking for.
I'm not the you must know how it is. You cannot truly excel until you've had some more real world experience.
Really, was that a mages association here?
Yes.
Rez, do you actually have a name for it, or?
I can come up with one.
Alright, go for it. Alright, what's the name of that association, out of curiosity?
Oh, simply the Star.
The Star. Huh, catchy.
Yes.
Right. You know, one of the things that I'm doing around here is I'm actually trying to find out more information about a certain person.
Oh, really?
Do any of you know of an Archmage Saint Clair?
You see the mage's eyes. Her eyes just light up and goes, Archmage Sinclair. Oh, she was marvelous back in her day. That was so long ago. Hasn't been heard from since. But
Does she have any pupils still alive, perchance? Sorry, I don't mean to cut her off, but...
no, it's all. Oh, pupil's still alive. Let's see. Well, if you want that, you'd have to go to the which guild was she a part of? Well, I believe she graduated from the Tower Guild, though she was, I believe, a teacher for a short time before being hired by a noble family of the area. She was of the Death Guild.
Of the Death Guild, you say?
Yes.
I see.
You gotta know sign language to get in there.
Yeah,
Jade starts licking his lips.
TH.
Just to pique her curiosity and see if I can get
Oh, not
anything
PH,
else out of her,
gotcha.
I'm going to say, right, well, when we were traveling through the Great Ruins, we ended up coming across some of her work.
Really? Newer, older?
Well, we weren't
Do you
able
think
to
she's
really
still out
get
there?
down in there. Oh? Still out there? Is
No
that
one's
a
heard
rumor
from
or
her.
something?
No one's sure.
In spirit.
She's been gone for some time. Everyone thinks that. Some people think she's dead. Others think she's up to some grand design out there. Uh, whether it be for good or for uh, nefarious purposes. Some simply wondering where she is, but the academics, we all want to know what is it that she has gone missing for? What led her
Hmm.
astray? Was it a spell gone wrong? Or maybe gone right? The
I'll be
mysteries
dwelling
are
on it a bit while she's doing that, and I'll
the
say,
mysteries are wondrous.
uh, right. Well, you know, where would I? I'm guessing you would say should go to the Guild of Death if I want to provide information about that location I came across. Yes.
Perchance that would be a good space to start. Uh, though any guild would be happy to learn of anything that has happened with her.
I'll nod. Uh, I do have more questions because I'm interested in something. Right. Why is there a lack of contracts right now on the bulletin board?
Work is in high demand. Everyone wants to prove themselves.
That's a big fashion here, I presume, being the capital and all.
Well, you can't rise in the ranks here without being someone.
I can relate to that. That's why we're working for Rentia. They are the capital in from where we were.
Yes, Arentia is the capital of Arentia.
Don't don't correct me. I swear to God. Anyways,
Don't
Correct him.
correct me.
I'll say right. Either way, I can relate. Just I think what you're doing here is very wise. I made the mistake of taking someone on that I didn't really know. It didn't go well.
I see you're suggesting to learn your enemy before you face him.
From experience, yes.
We'll have to figure out what our job is first.
Hmm. Um, looking over at the bounty board, uh, just like, can I see like what kind of rewards are being offered for the few that are there?
Uh, roll to see if there even are any on the board.
Well,
Yay.
actually, what did you tell? Um,
Basically, no, there aren't any noticeable like bounties on there right now.
right. What's the? You know what? I can just ask them. What's the going rate for offering up a job here?
Well, if you're looking around here, you're going to see at most a couple hundred gold for a harder job here, but usually not a whole lot. It's
What
if
about
you're
one
down
for
here,
information?
uh, well, that wouldn't be a bounty, but so you're asking if you where you could sell information?
No, I'm asking for people to
Where I
gather
can buy.
information.
Oh, um, you could find that. Usually, I guess a scouting party could pay upwards of 60 gold.
By the way, have we been paid at all yet?
You've been paid a couple times. Not
Not
in
recently. Due
not a
to,
recent time, but you were
due
paid
to
before
us,
you
you know.
left.
Yeah.
What were we paid before we left?
I know I have it written down
I
somewhere.
believe
Quite
it
a
was
lot. I
about
think it was
four.
like, yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was like 400 gold.
Each?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh. Oh, I have more than I thought. Right, put that four
Make
in
sure
front
you're
of
not.
that.
Just make sure.
I
You, oh,
just
did you?
well, I had a set amount of gold already. It was 39 gold in my pocket. I doubt I had 400 at any point for
Wait,
because
was
I
it
haven't bought anything.
400?
I believe that was what you were given, that or it was 2, but
I'm just going based
I'm
off of
gonna say,
information given to me.
I'm like 90% sure it was 400 because I have 400 gold. And I remember spending quite a lot of money.
I think it was about that. I just say that because I know, I believe
I
you
also
guys are getting
won quite
paid.
a lot of money.
True.
What are you sitting at, Brom?
I had 153.
But
I
didn't you
believe
give your
you
money
were
to somebody else?
Oh
when I
no,
think
it was
about
200. I stole Coma's money.
Mhm.
Oh,
right. Yeah, you
right.
got
Okay.
200 each.
Yeah, it was
200
200.
each.
I was trying to
Okay.
remember where you guys were getting paid 100 or 200 a month. It's 100 a month.
Right. Okay.
Mm.
So we've been paid 100 a month. Got it. So that leaves me enough that I could potentially set up a bounty for something.
Because I'm pretty sure you spent a lot of your money on like random things throughout time, like cloaks of billowing, and
Yeah.
Silly stuff.
like, are
Incredibly
you sure you
The
didn't just
necessary
spend a
gear.
bunch of your money?
I'm 100%. That was stuff beforehand.
That was right after you guys got paid.
Yeah.
I'm almost certain you guys got paid. You did a shopping trip, and then
Yeah,
you
'cause
were
it was
leaving
like,
Arentia.
yeah, because it was on that day. It was like, we got paid. Some stuff happened. Miss Maple went for her surgery. You guys did.
Did I pay for the cloaks of billowing?
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure you did, because I wasn't there.
I'll just knock that off again. I'll keep what I've got. I think I've been keeping track, but yeah. Either way,
I think we're recording that far back.
the only thing that I've ever been keeping track of is the ones that have been like rewards given for tasks done.
Pretty sure on that day Age wasn't here.
But either way, won't worry about the cash as much. I just wanted more information on that potential. Right. Last question. Not important. I want to socialize for a bit more and then say, right, you all have a good night then. I'm going to see about going and getting somewhere nice to sleep.
If you're looking for a nice place to sleep, you'll want to head further into the city.
Oh?
You're
Any
looking for
place
a
in...
place. You're looking for a place to sleep in general. Well, they have rooms here.
Nice is preferable after spending some time on an airship.
Depending on how far up the hill you wish to go, I would recommend, perchance, the Clash and Slash.
Clash and Slash.
If you want a bit of a quieter place, the Moondrake.
Do they do communal rooms?
Both would. It's just Clash and Slash has a silver ring inside, a silver stage.
Silver
So if you
ring.
wish to,
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
if you wish to fight on the silver stage, you'd want to go there. But it can be quite loud in the evenings.
And what was
DM
the
casually making it so that both of
This
us
is
were
the Slash
very
and
loud.
Clash, right?
Clash?
The Clash and Slash, yes.
Clash and Slash. Got it.
Especially
Okay.
speaks into it.
But if you're looking for a quieter place to rest, I recommend the Moondrake.
I don't think I'll be given a choice, but thank you. Have a good night, you all. What was her name? Or you want
didn't
to throw
ask
me
for
some
it.
names?
Do you want me to just start pulling names out of nowhere?
I know the name of her cousin. Just her
Yeah.
name.
Just her name?
Jeremina.
Let me pull up the random name generator.
Yay!
Alright, we'll
Random
get to
name
that.
generator.
Is she a dwarf or no?
I like
Yeah.
Jeremiah, honestly.
She's not Jeremina.
Come on, why?
Come
Man,
on. It's a
What
perfectly
about
Rain, put it down as
Um,
Jeremiah, no matter what he tells us.
putting it down? It's Jeremy.
about Polly?
Hilaria.
Hilaria. How do you spell that?
Bro, Hilaria instead of Jeremina?
Illyria.
Yep.
L.
With
Major
E.
L.
Can you tell me how that's spelled?
H-E-L.
Wikipedia?
H-E-L
H-E-L.
I-R-I-A.
I-A. Got it. Thank you. Wrote it down in my notes.
Elamina's your name. Oh, that's hilarious. Anyways, I leave.
Fully kill yourself. No.
All right, rocks fall.
Rock
She
fall on
casts
Ryan.
rockfall
He
on
only
me. Got it.
dies.
She casts
Oh.
fireball in this enclosed space. The whole cave
Everyone gets
collapses.
enclosed and dies.
It's just Floyd running up the stairs as the fire races behind him.
Shrek style.
Jacob's new character.
Who said I was
Pops
kidding?
in.
No. Um.
My
But
new
yeah.
character, Hyler. No, Jeremy.
Tyler.
Rage infinitely. Like if you have enough, you can have 2 rages up at the same time. You can just keep raging as a bonus action on each turn if you wanted to, and it doesn't end the first rage.
Right.
It doesn't
yeah.
stack.
Stack
No,
rages.
why would you do that?
It's
Just
just
waste the rage charges.
yeah. I just noticed
Actually,
it's
it'd
just
be
waste
pretty-
rage charges.
It'd be pretty cool if it stacked. Like
but
you
it's
get the
really
rage
new.
damage bonus over and over
It'd be
again.
really
I
cool if it
suppose you could
stacked. Also, it'd
spend-
be really
God.
broken.
It would be
Yeah.
real.
The main
Rage
thing
just
is,
stacked.
because it doesn't give any extra bonuses. You're just still raging longer, basically.
Well, what are you
But
gonna
it
do,
also
get
means
angrier?
if you have once per rage abilities, like for example, fanatical focus, which is anytime I fail a saving throw while I'm raging, I can reroll. I could just keep doing that over and over again.
I always thought it'd be nice to have a subclass that gave you the ability to use your reaction to keep your rage going.
Cool. I
You
think
just are
the
constantly raging, and if the rage stacks,
the new
Not with stacking. I didn't say that.
no.
The,
Let me explain. So,
Okay.
let me explain my dumb thoughts to you. So we have a barbarian, right? The rage happens, and then they rage again, and then that sort of stacks in a way. But if you rage too much, you explode.
Oh my goodness! Every time you add
You
a
just
stack of
die.
rage, it's
You
10%.
if you can
It's 10%
you
more
can rage the
chance
rage
to
will
reroll.
stack, but you can't. But it only stacks to a certain point before it gets real dangerous, and you just explode because your blood vessels just fucking and your brain
Right.
dies.
I'm gonna head towards Floyd, and Floyd,
Hmm?
ready to head out.
I'm ready as I've ever be.
Right. I figured out where we'll be staying for the night.
Oh, good. Where are we staying?
Unfortunately, it isn't up to us. And I'll make my way back out into town.
Excuse me? As I follow him.
I'll be dodging his questions as we make our way back down towards the main gate to kind of meet with the others. Is that cool? Would anybody be opposed to that?
By me.
I imagine that throughout this time we've gotten to the gate at some point.
Yeah. You guys
Well, I
really have a
figured
plan
they were
about-
having the brawl while we were already in town, kind of deal.
Oh yeah, that was what's happening. It's just you guys were taking time. I will say you start walking out, and as you're entering kind of the main square when you enter, you can see the others on their way in.
Oh, over here. Miss Mabel. Was
Right,
it
yeah.
exciting? I'll catch Grackle. Grackle, how much did I win?
Yeah, no bets on first timers.
Oh. Well, if you wouldn't mind, my 10 gold, please.
What 10 gold?
Oh, come on, Grackle.
Hey, you just
Look,
got played.
Wait, I don't think you
I
ever
think-
beat 10 gold. I'm gonna give the hell passion to
Oh
Rez,
my
what was the name of the second place that we could stay that was more quiet?
Moondrake.
The Moondrake, yes.
Okay. So Moondrake and Clash and Slash. Right, well, maybe I won't tell you about the very exciting place where you can get another fight that I got information on.
You mean the silver arenas and the gold ones?
Right, but do you know where they are?
We can also, just find them.
Right. I mean, we could ask around.
I just want my 10 gold back, Grackle.
As y'all talking, you'll just see me eyeing at Braum, actually giving a closer look at his muscles from Ryan for telling me.
Finally
As
taking a good
he,
nip.
he suddenly notices you like looking and begins to like flex his pecs.
I just imagine
Like,
boys
yeah,
just
you
looking
like
and
that,
just like
don't
just like
you?
looking at him, just like
Don't
and
start,
then
Rob.
Rob notices
Don't
it's like,
start.
just like
Man, you
doing
Please
like the
shake
little
my
like
hand and then I look
bodybuilder pose
away.
of just
Like
like
my
Ron
eyes
has
just
the most
quickly dart.
unbearable look on his face while he's doing it. Hang on, let me find it.
Floyd just
Rob's
starts
just like-
imagining Brom in a tiny apron. They was go ahead.
Where are you all headed?
No, I was saying go ahead,
I'll give him
Clay.
his,
for,
I'll
like,
give his freaking 10 gold back.
thank you. Right, it'll be used to pay for our hotel room at the Clash and Slash.
Dumb name.
Slash. That sounds like my kind
It's
of
where
thing.
the silver stage is.
Ooh.
It's a cool
Something to
name.
put in so you don't have
It's
to
a
pay for all of us. I'll go
Social
half and half with you.
I don't think it'll be overly expensive, I'd hope, but we'll
Never
find
know.
out soon enough.
We are in
We
the
should.
capital. Who knows? Hey, maybe if I, or once I win, not if I win, maybe they'll give us free rooms, huh?
Mm.
Hey, Braum, if you don't mind me asking,
Hmm?
I heard that you're able to flex muscles on top of muscles. Is that true?
Oh? Yeah, my muscles got muscles. He wants to.
Flexes his muscles, then goes into rage.
Yeah. It's one of those things of whenever Braum does rage, he kind of looks ridiculous because his muscle gets so big and so rounded out. He kind of looks like a big old like ball in a way. His whole body like condenses, and it's kind of
He
I
gets
will
more
s-
dense.
he
I
gets
will
super
say,
dense.
as a,
He gets shorter. That's why he doesn't rage often.
Right.
I will say, Raz, I will say, can I do a performance check to see how well I flex my muscles as being a fighter? As I've
Roll a
been-
strength check
Strength?
or
Okay.
athletics.
Gotcha.
Got a 26.
23.
There are two men flexing in the middle of the street.
You see, I've been, working in the fields and stuff like that. In the weight room. Maybe not as much as you have, but I'll put in some time.
What the actual hell is happening over there?
I'm not sure.
It's literally like the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood scene where they're just both flexing.
You
It's
know, children shouldn't play with guns.
What?
Anyways, I start making my way.
I'm in my late 20s, sir.
I ignore him and start heading towards the clash and
I like
slash.
Raz's one way better.
That is great.
You're headed to the
What
Clash
time
and
is
Slash.
it in the day? Is it late?
In the day, I will say it is about a bit past noon at this point.
Okay, we still have a while left, but we could at least go there, see if we can do any fights for later.
Roll me if you want to go straight there. Roll me a investigation check for finding your way there, since you have not actually been told where it's at.
What? Yes.
Guidance?
I told you
So,
it's higher up in the
Oh,
city.
right. Hold on. Excuse me. I wouldn't head there first. I'd head up the road, up those set of stairs, and over to the place the guy told me first.
Okay.
Sorry. I got caught up in what we were doing otherwise. Can we go there first, please?
Yes, you can.
Yay, thank you.
Uh,
Alright, first we're going to pick up a map of the town, potentially. Sorry.
all good.
Off we go.
You start making your way through the town. You head up the stairs. It's definitely busy in the streets. Going up a set of stairs, then you cross a small bridge over a little bit of a water channel that passes through the city. And and continuing on the street, you eventually come across or come upon higher up in the city a much wider street than the rest that just goes on as far as you can see throughout the city, curving on both sides to be out of view. It seems the whole streets are lined with shops, but uh, giving a quick glance around just at the signs you can see, you do pick up uh, one specifically that is the name you were given before of the Worm of Words. Uh, placed, uh, placed neatly between two other storefronts you can see.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll enter in through the front door.
I'll just, since no one else is saying anything, I'll assume you all follow.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
I'll
once we get into a
follow.
bookshop, though, I would like to keep an eye out for the books the Paragon mentioned.
Sure thing. Uh, you enter the bookshop, and it is a very condensed space. Like very tight corners throughout the building as shelves are tightly packed with books throughout. A uh, an older lady uh, stands behind a counter, and a spiral staircase goes upwards at the back corner of the store. The lady goes, "Welcome. Uh, feel free to take a look around. Come to me if you need anything."
I will actually go straight to her and say, right, actually, I am in need of at least a couple of pieces of information.
Of course,
Firstly,
what can I
Grackle,
help
you
you
wanted
with?
to ask about the books, yes?
Yeah.
What
I'd
type of
like it.
books are you looking for, dearie?
Well, we were given lists, like an actual list, you know.
You were just told anything in relation to the research you guys brought her.
Ah, okay. Do you have any books, works cited by? I don't remember the Archmage.
Archmage Sinclair.
Archmage Sinclair.
Oh, I think we have. There is a novel on her work, bit of a story of her life. Uh, I believe there's actually a book she wrote herself on the basics of necromancy.
Redprint's writing this list down as she's saying it.
Ah, the backup character is growing in my brain.
If you wish to find either of those, they'll be up on the third floor in section I. Uh, more in regards to her magic, if you're looking for magic on magic as a whole, you'll be wishing to look at same floor in section J.
I'll,
Oh yeah.
uh,
What's your checkout system? Is in you're here, you read it here. Checkouts to leave.
You're allowed to read anything while you stay here. All books, if you you are allowed to buy them from me. However, if you do wish to return them at a later date, uh, we will buy them back for half the cost.
I'll
Yeah.
I'll split that list basically with the magics on one and the other, and I'll give the other to Grackle, and say, "Here, would you fetch those?" And Brom,
Hmm.
I know you can't read, but I have
What?
this for you.
Of course I can read. You gotta be so
Right, what
sad.
does this say?
I mean, obviously, it's words.
Right, but
Duh.
Brom, I want to help you. Listen, you're my friend, so I have a gift for you. I'm going to take an origami that shit real quick, if that's okay.
Uh,
Basically, what I'm
go
doing
for it.
is, you know that being able to imbue like a key phrase into an object thing that artificers can do? It's just usually like a simple phrase into an object and it's animating the object, right? I'm just gonna make him a little origami frog and be like, here. It speaks just yeah, it'll tell you. I'll have it just anytime he basically I'll tell him key phrase is what do I need to remember? And it'll just speak the same thing again. For the section
Alright.
J. He's got the magics. And take Miss Maybell with you. She'll know what to look for. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good. He's like looking at the frog thing. I know you talk. He's just gonna
I know
hold
you
it.
Right, the key phrase is what do I need to remember?
The fitness gram
What you need to
pacing test
remember?
is the multi-stage
I
control
said what do I need to remember?
The
What does it
fitness
say,
gram
Nick?
pace.
What's up?
You imbue it with your words. So.
Oh come on, you
what-
couldn't give it a funny voice?
Here,
It's
I'll
your
give it a
thing.
funny voice. Just
fitness gram
retell
pace.
me the information really quickly.
It's your magic. Feel free to give it your own funny
Really?
voice.
Okay, what's section J again?
General information on necromancy is in section J. On the third floor in section J is general information about necromancy as a whole. On section I, same floor, is information, books by and regarding Archmage Sinclair.
Those are the ones that Boney's going to, though. Necromancy in section J. Yes, I know I made a bird noise. I don't know. I couldn't think of
bird
anything.
noise for a frog.
How do
Right.
you...
Rom, you need to go to section J.
Here on the
Why
third floor.
are there so many
Oh,
books about parties and all of them?
Okay,
in
I've got the
section
Kermit
J?
frog. It's fine.
Kermit the Frog.
Go to necromancy and get in section J on the third floor. There.
Okay.
I'll go with you, bro.
okay.
Okay.
Just
Um,
move on.
Now, I'll go back to my conversation with the lady and say, right, would you happen to have either some city brochure or a map of the town?
Of course. Here, one moment. She'll walk over to a just tucked by the corner near her.
I'm shooing the others off while she's doing this.
She's
let's go.
a bit slow in movement. She walks over to the a little basket full of best way I think is the equivalent of like a cardboard roll. Leather bound in this case, and pulls one out from the basket and brings it back over to the table. This will be what you're looking for. This should be a comprehensive map of the city. Should you need it, it is quite good for first-time visitors finding your way around. The most important thing is to remember you'll find most of what you wish to buy upon this street here. If you go further up the city from here, you'll find more of the luxury businesses. Below, you'll find much of what newcomers and travelers require. But that's just generalizing.
If there's anything in particular you're looking for, I'd be happy to help you uh, seek it out.
Right. So, is the death, the order of the death, order of death, whatever they are on the map?
Uh, I will say that roll me a investigation just for the map. Give it advantage because you have the map.
Oh,
But
okay. Sorry, I was trying to get music together, but
Double nat one's about to pop off. No.
you see it right
Balanced
there,
as all things
very
should be.
corner of the map, outside the city.
Just past it.
It's right
Oh.
behind you.
He's right behind
Right
me.
behind you, yes,
isn't
ma'am.
17.
19 is advantage.
Oh, right.
You see it. It seems that there are a lot of you see all the guilds that the one mage mentioned, uh, all kind of culminated on a kind of strip of the city, beginning kind of at the or the height you all are at, and expanding upwards in wild pattern. It's a bit of a walk from where you are to get to that side. Um, a lot of it's more on the I'll say you're coming from the eastern side of the city. It's more on the southwest side.
Oh, I was muted. Okay. Um. Okay, so that is on the map, and then definitely Clash and Slashes on the map.
Uh, you can eventually find it. Yes.
Okay, so I'll kind of say, right, this is for me to keep, or do I need to return this?
If you'd like to buy it right now, you are free to.
How much?
That would be 5 gold. If you ever wish
This
to
worries
return it,
me
we
about
will.
the hotel room as I pull out 5 gold and pay for the
If you
map.
wish to, if you bring it back and return it in good condition, I will reimburse you 4 gold.
Oh, right. Interesting. I understand. Do you need this back? That is more of my
Uh,
question.
it is not necessary. I have many here.
I'd prefer ownership then, because I think I'm going to be taking notes on it. Sorry.
Oh, that is absolutely fine, dearie.
I'll
All the better for you before staying within the city.
I'll mark the points of interest that I need. And then I will say, right, anything that you know isn't on this map that is more of like a very cool place to go.
Well,
Let me see if there's anywhere she would recommend personally. Uh, I'll just give it her. Uh,
well, it doesn't. I don't think it's actually marked on the map. It's rather new. Only been here the last couple of years. But there is a lovely oracle down the way, tucked between a few other shops. If you continue, when you exit to the left, head down that way a ways, and it will be one of the shorter buildings.
You said this
Tucked
is an
between.
oracle.
Yes, an oracle. Their
Okay.
sign simply shows a uh, orb upon it, no writing or anything, so it's harder to notice sometimes.
As she's like describing the directions, by the way, my finger was following her directions down on the map, and then I'll just draw an X there.
yeah, she'll even point out to you since the map's on the table.
Right,
Its rough location.
right, an oracle. Thank you very much.
Of course, but I will recommend to have a look around if you have the time. There are many wonderful places upon this street.
No doubt. Oh, right. Which one of these jurisdictions would be a good place for setting up a shop, potentially? I have a companion that might be interested in setting up here.
You're looking to buy business. Well, let's see. Uh, there's the one old storefront along the street that's been closed down for some time now. Otherwise, there is. There's always openings and closings throughout. If it's a newer business, it would be quite expensive to purchase land on uh, this this street. However, uh, you're best likely to find affordable property on the uh, lower levels of the city.
Got you. Okay. Right. I'll make note of that and kind of give it like a generalized like so this area, kind of an arrow on the map.
Anywhere on.
And she'll kind of point to like the outer wall of the city.
Oh,
Basically,
right.
the lower down the city you go, for like the closer to the city wall you are, the uh, cheaper property is.
Mhm.
Except for being right next to an entrance, those are also expensive.
Okay. Got it. Right. I will nod to her and say, "Thank you." And your name was, by the way,
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda. It has been a pleasure. I am Rampart Thornikoft.
A pleasure.
I'll gently take her hand and say, "Right. Um, for for renting those books, is it the same procedure where you'll hold a fund for but need return, or
We don't require return. If you wish to purchase them, we sell books, and if you return them, we pay you back a portion of your cost.
right? Thank you very much.
Of
Right.
course. Have a wonderful day.
Feel free to jump to the others.
Yeah, the rest of you up topside. Grackle, you're looking for the first book, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. Would you like to roll me an investigation?
Does he get advantage?
It's just a low DC because he knows where he's looking.
Gotcha.
Yep. You find a set of books quite easily. One is simply a what do you call them? A book about a person.
An autobiography or a
biography?
biography, depending on.
A biography, yeah.
Yeah.
Not auto, but it's a biography about the Archmage. And another is a simple book on just titled Necromancy, uh, written by Archmage Sinclair.
Necromancy and you.
Necromancy for dummies.
Uh, Necromancy 2000.
2000.
Necro 2K.
Necro 2K.
Introductory necrobiology.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you find the books quite easily. Anything you'd like to do in particular, or?
Mm. I guess I'll just grab them. I know if I steal them, it's most 100% going to be noticed. Right? Especially considering, hey, where are these books? Books are missing. So, yeah, I guess I'll just grab everything I can that has anything to do with her. I take it down to the front and pay for it.
Alrighty. I'll say for 2 books, neither one is a very bulky book. For the pair of them, it is 2 gold.
Yeah. Stupid.
And the others, either Miss Mayville or Brom, would either of you like to give me an investigation for finding yours?
I think you should probably handle this one, Miss
Okay.
Mayfield. There were a lot of words in the whole movie.
I will
Alright,
also say that Grapple's probably reading like extortion for dummies.
Extortion. Fencing, fencing, and fencing, and fencing.
I like to think it's literally a book that it has like it cuts off like midway through. It's like to buy the rest of this book, please pay this amount.
Jade, what were you looking for with that nat one?
Anything interesting. So thus, now I found the most boring book ever. I'm just kidding.
You find a book that
Watching
is
paint dry, the book edition. The
You can't
novel.
open it.
Yeah. You
It's
can.
all
All the pages are.
you
open
find
it,
a
just
book. You find a book that just fascinates you. It is titled as "The Answers to Everything."
Yes.
You
It's empty.
flip it open, and it is a list of terms in alphabetical order. And after each one, it says another book to buy.
It's just,
I just looked for the
It's
next
just
book
a
in the library.
Written by Grackle 15 seconds ago. That's what I was
it's
studying
just
for,
the,
baby.
it's just the table of context.
Sadly, you read the first page, and it does have note that all books of this quality must be purchased directly from the distributor.
Oh no.
This wasn't at the distributor. I'm confused.
Anyways, I'm gonna give myself some guidance. 17.
Alrighty, you don't need any Lord of Guidance. You find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you find an introductory guide to necromancy.
Ah, here it is.
Oh, hey, you found it. Nice. Maybe we don't need this frog thing. I'm watching you, frog thing.
Anyways.
Anyways,
We
Swear to God,
found
next time I'm making it, hello, Mr. Frog.
You know, I think I mean,
Nah, it'll just be Frog from Frog and Toad.
I'm not exactly a big reader, unless it has like pictures and like the drawings. But I don't really think I'd find any interest in anything over here, anyways. Was there anything you wanted to do, Miss Maybell, or we could just head down and get things?
Oh, I don't. Well. Nah, I can. It'll be fine. Let's just go.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna head down.
Off we go down.
alrighty.
Yeah, those.
Are you purchasing the book or are you leaving it?
I imagine.
Do we need it? I mean, if we have the
You know,
other
the
one.
Paragon needs it, right? That's why we're getting these?
Perchance.
Maybe.
chance?
Sure, why not?
It'll be
Do they have any advanced guides to necromancy here? Maybe that might help more.
Uh. Nope, no advanced guides.
Dang.
Sold out of the advanced guides.
I guess this is as advanced as it gets. Alright. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get the books.
It'll be a gold piece for the introduction to necromancy.
I got it.
Sure.
There we go. Full bash.
Did you roll 3d12?
Short rest hit points back. That's
Ah,
exactly
God.
how many I needed to get back to full.
Gotcha. I was worried there for a moment. I thought you were trying to hit something.
No. No.
Ah, yes. Brom beats up the library. There's too many words.
The poor librarian. She never stood a chance.
She
Never
never stood a chance. She died immediately.
I
You
like to
broke
think
all her
Braum, he
bones.
shows up. I hear this is the silver stage. She's like, huh?
What do you mean? Yeah. What do you mean,
What was
sweetie?
that, dearie? I couldn't hear you.
No, dear, I think you're thinking
And
of
she,
the
she
right
fucking
stuff.
gets beat up and dies as you break all her bones.
Practical.
Anyways,
What is the book?
Rampart
Yes,
would be
it-
gone quick. I'm not gonna lie to you.
we got the book. We bring it with us. I'll keep it in my bag. It's the title of the book is something.
And now we can head to the classroom slash. Unless actually there's some stores nearby. Do we want to peek in and have a look? I mean, we can
Right.
just find it.
The biggest thing is before we try to do that, I think that might be better saved for tomorrow. The reason I say that is because I want to see about getting settled in first, bro. We want to make sure we can actually afford to stay at the inn we're going to. We at least do that first, and then maybe once we're settled into our rooms, then we can go out and explore more.
Sure.
I'll pat him on his very, very nice muscles. Good man. Did the frog come and help?
Why are you touching my abs? No, okay, no.
What? What?
Stop. The frog was. I don't know. I guess it was helpful.
I was thinking like a shoulder pad, homie.
No, I know.
It's like,
I was playing into the ambiguity of
It's a
it.
bit. It's
oh,
a
right,
bit,
right,
Jacob.
right.
Go along with it.
I
Yes, and
totally
this
got it.
shit.
Yeah. Yes, they are quite segmented. I don't fucking know. I've never touched abs before that weren't my own.
Segmented is a hell of a sentence.
I had abs. They're long gone.
They're not gone. They're just hidden.
Yeah.
They're not gone, they're just shy. They're hiding.
That's what I
They
told
put
myself.
up a wall, a grand wall, to keep those away from touching them. That's why you get fat, is to protect your abs from touching us.
It's true.
Protect your
Anyways,
To the class and slash.
Anyway, you okay? Oh wow.
Slash and slash.
That's where you
Why
guys
do
are
I have
headed?
so much trouble with that word, that combo of words? Clash and slash.
Slash
Yeah.
and slash.
Clash and
It's not
slash.
that hard.
What
Slash and
confusions
slash.
do you have?
Clash and sass.
What'd you say, Rain?
Oh, no, important.
I would like to know.
I was just wondering what infusions you did have.
Oh, so that's not an infusion for that one. That's a simple trick that I can do for that one?
Oh no, I was talking
It's
just
its own
for.
separate
Did you mention the Boots of the Winding Path one? I didn't know what other ones you chose.
So the other ones that I have are
You can just text them to me.
mostly
Don't
boosts,
worry.
I'd say. Well, it's only 4, right?
Right.
You could have repulsion shield.
This should be good.
Anyways, you guys are headed to the Clash and Slash, correct?
Yes.
Cool.
What
You
do
pass
want?
by a large amount of shops on your way to kind of get to the quickest route up that way. When you come across a large building, the outside almost akin to a small arena. There's a lot of commotion coming from inside.
Oh boy.
Bunny, that needs to be in the ascending stuff, not. Well, that music was a bit disturbing for the mood. I didn't realize.
I was going to say, what in the Bible camp?
That's Daniel
We are
Radcliffe,
here
by
at
the way.
Bible camp.
Is it
Just
really?
putting that out there. Yeah. It's a very good song.
Bible
but
discussion and study meeting.
I think this next one will be good.
What? Right, we should, I guess we should go see what the commotion is, Crackle, you're my manager.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Grackle. had-
Grackle pulls the top hat he had on earlier from out of nowhere and is like, "Whew, gotta get ready. Whew."
Grackle, there's one thing I got on this map actually for you.
Alright.
I'll point to the map at the section that we had talked about before. Bear in mind, this is Reinpert keeping his old promise to Grackle that he'd be a promotional guy for him. I'm going to say, right, I was asking about residencies, and this might be a good place for you to potentially set up a shop. You know, for G15F3 here. We could see if we could find a faction of goblins that might be interested.
Rash,
Hi.
have we seen any goblins?
Uh,
Yeah, I can imagine
Luck roll?
hobgoblins here too.
you've seen the odd one here and there. They're in busy streets, so you see a lot of people.
So they are present.
I like to think it's one of those cities where it's big enough to where you could find basically any race if you looked hard enough.
Basically, yes. Arentia is much the same, but it is definitely has some more predominant groups.
Mhm.
In this city, all sorts.
Definitely real diverse.
Uh, to put simply, this city is if you have some form of strength, you're welcome here.
What do you think Miss Mabel's so swole? I'm kidding.
Miss Maybell flexes now too.
Flex is not there.
I mean, she does
Roll
have
it.
a
Get a
plus
nat,
2 to her strength, so.
get a nat 20. Do it. Roll a
Get the
flex.
nat
Get a nat
20
20.
right
Do it.
now.
Alrighty, fine. Hold on.
Do it right now. The nat 20.
8.
Nope.
It's not that good.
Oh, okay, now flex. After you're already flexing.
Yeah, it's already flexing, bro. Just like, okay, you're gonna flex now?
You're gonna flex again? Or... right.
From court justice to court ballers.
The court
It's just-
ballers, yeah.
I hate that.
Court ballers is
Uh,
actually crazy. We gotta make a basketball team now.
Anyways, back to the game.
Sorry.
So you're heading inside the Clash and Slash, correct?
For sure.
Yes.
Especially
Right.
with the Hubris route.
As you kind of walk in the door, or as you're approaching the door, you see someone thrown out of it.
Oop.
They then proceed to run right back inside.
Oh, right.
Oh,
That kind of place. Brom, lead the way.
oh, of course. Stick close. As
Oh.
it runs, go on through.
I just want to see you beat up some people. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
I
should
didn't
say
get to see
that.
that earlier one.
Oh, you missed it. It was great. I punched the shit out of that guy. We
Uh,
turn around. That guy's in there right now. No.
Yeah,
Alright.
the guy's right there. He's actually been following us this whole time.
Cap's chilling.
As the manager,
Let me go first.
Right, you got this, boss.
Cut to him getting thrown out.
Crackle immediately gets thrown like a football through the air.
After Rocco.
Fucking Brom receives it and sends him right back in. I'm sorry.
Just out of instinct.
Go long.
Here, boss.
It's like, hey, Arnold. Anyways.
Anyways.
To describe the scene, you enter into this building. There are several doors that are less doors and more archways to enter. It doesn't really have doors in a sense, more open air space. As you head in, the first thing you see is a large amount of tables set up throughout the space. A couple of which you have, or a good amount you have people sitting at, looking around, cheering. On one table, two people are having a fencing match, like just show boasting their moves on top of a table. You look in further, and there seems to be a collection of, much similar to what you guys saw outside, uh, like fighting pits with sand ground. These ones more square in shape, and wooden weapons set along the sides. And resting between a couple of those is a larger raised stand, no fences around it. Uh, a
No fences,
uh,
you say?
a
Fucking
trim
decent.
of silver around the edge of it, and uh, standing within it are two individuals, one of which is familiar to you guys.
Oh, hey, is the guy from before?
No,
No.
it's Goose.
Oh,
It's
hi,
good.
guys.
Of course, it's
Oh, I
good.
knew it was gonna be Goose.
Of
She is
course,
currently
Goose is
fighting
here.
someone.
Oh,
I
hi, Goose.
rush over immediately to help her.
Whoa, hey, no. Do not interrupt the match. That's right. We'll immediately get you in
Are
trouble.
you gonna try to stop me?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you.
Then let's contest for it. Give me a strength.
Oh God. I help
Oh
Brom.
boy. All right.
Guidance for Brom.
21. Try to beat that.
Oh
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Damn it.
Can't hold me back when my captain's in danger.
Damn it.
Clay did say they would help, so,
Yeah,
Help
and
back.
still
Plus, I'll
fail.
roll higher than a 9.
like a help action.
Disadvantage.
Nat
Yes.
20.
Let's
What?
go.
Nah, that's bull.
I said
That
I
is.
said help action allows, yeah.
Wow, that's help action. I thought.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
That nat
You
20
have
lawyer
the-
coming in handy, baby.
You have two people trying to grab you as you're running.
Oh, hey, you might not have no,
Miss
no.
Maple roll.
Hey.
Not
Yes.
him. That's bull.
I can do what I want.
Ah.
I'm the DM. You
Jade
get-
also
It's also
crazy.
Live ass. Everybody's trying to restrain me.
Listen.
Everyone has a hand on him right now.
He's gonna
Like,
say,
no.
"Let me go. I must help Captain
Listen.
Goose."
Flo,
No, hey, come
listen,
on now.
or Squeaker. It's fine.
Call me Floyd, Miss
You a back.
Maple. For God's sake,
Yeah.
Floyd with some respect.
Captain
This is the
Goose
regular
fast.
occurrence that happens.
You got this.
I don't think so.
I mean, it is.
Listen,
It's
if you
literally
go
what
in
this
there and you
thing is
try and help
about.
Captain Goose, Goose is going to like kill you. It's
Yeah.
not gonna be pretty.
I don't
Interrupting a
care
fight
what
when
it
it's
looks like. Ain't
between.
nobody putting their hands on Miss
She
Goose.
can handle herself.
Yeah,
She's
well, I don't
perfectly
mind
fine. I
helping
mean,
her.
look, she's winning right now.
I don't
Look
give
at
a
it.
damn.
As she
Winning.
fully kicks the other person out of the ring.
Is she winning? Please tell me she's winning.
Let me roll real quick for her and the
I wonder
opponent.
what Captain Goose's stats are like.
Goose is winning.
Yeah, of course she is.
Come
I
on.
expect nothing less. She's
Okay,
perfectly
I-
fine. She can handle herself.
For sure.
You definitely see up on the stage. You can tell in the silver ring. Both sides are using actual weapons in the fight right now. Both clad in proper attire. Goose seemingly wearing a different set of armor than usual. Not her official Arentian uniform, but instead, seemingly a personal set of armor. As she is, to put simply, elegantly punching circles around this guy.
Oh yeah.
Every now and again, you see magic flare up from like a fist as she goes in for a punch. And yeah, she's fighting all right.
So you look at that. You got nothing to worry about.
Ass Goose.
She's fine.
Roll a perception,
gotta
see if she
worry about
hears you yelling at her.
I like to think Captain Goose looks, gets hit, and then is gonna like internalize that for later. Oh my god.
No, that's absolutely what happens. Yeah.
Oh my
You shout
god.
out, Captain Goose. Goose looks over, looks at you, gives like a squint look, like a shake, like what are you doing? And then you see a fist come stalk her in the face. She stumbles back a few steps. Her eyes are like angrily looking at you as she then just jumps at the other person.
Oh shit! I never seen her that mad. Oh, I gotta get in there.
You
We're
don't know
lucky
Goose
to
that
have
well, do you?
She'll be fine. These are all controlled environments.
Have
We
you ever
Rentians usually
go
fight
around?
together as a team. It doesn't matter if you're so damn strong to fight by yourself. Together, you can accomplish anything.
Who does
We
bro
aren't in
think he
Orantia
is?
right now.
Right,
Shonen
I mean,
anime
You're in the Grand
protagonist.
well,
Ruin.
that's true. This is a solo bout, friend. Sometimes people have to have rules.
What are you
And
gonna
that's
say?
exactly what this is.
Believe it?
Besides, it's not like this just happened on Goose. I'm sure you have to sign up for the silver stage. If you wanted this, remember that. And with that, I think he's gonna let him go.
You have been released, H.
You have
Then
been
I'm gonna run
released.
straight in there. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I'm gonna
Well,
tackle the fucker.
well, we
Uh,
tried.
Let me just roll for a couple things here. First is how the fight goes before your interference. Alrighty, it's still going on by the time you get there.
Can I do like a deception and sneak into the crowd and yell free for all as he jumps in?
Free for all.
You're already in the crowd, friend. You can just shout that.
You can just go.
Remember, kids, crying is a free action.
Yeah, but I don't want them to know it's me. That's the that's,
Crying.
that's the deception, you know. I want
I
to
like
throw
to think
my
you hold up
voice.
your hand and shape it to look vaguely like some other person, and then you say, "Free for all."
No, I just move my mouth over somebody else's shoulder.
He holds up the frog paper mache.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll allow,
7.
I'll allow deception, but I'll also allow stealth if you want that, just for...
There.
I'm gonna roll for how well the audience listens to you, because there's already a few brawls going on throughout the place, whether in the ring or not. You shout free for all, and a couple people are going to like cheer at that. Because of that, I am gonna roll something real quick to see if someone else stops A. Just because he's running through the crowd. H, as you're running towards the stage, a person comes over and tries to tackle you.
Can I do a dexterity save?
It's a grapple, so roll me contested athletics or acrobatics.
Oh.
Like dance.
23.
Nice.
All right. You get slowed down by this guy, but you manage to push him off of you. As he then proceeds to get punched by another guy in the crowd. It seems the crowd is getting a bit more rowdy around you. Are you hopping up onto the stage? Alrighty. Just make
It's
sure I
hard to
know.
show them, right? Doesn't look towards the others.
Let me just
He has
double
decided his fate.
check real quick
Who are
because
we
I
to
know
stop?
this.
Have
We
mercy
tried.
on this soul.
As you approach, just need to double check how this spell works.
Jacob, that little like crescendo of like whatever the fuck happened in the song. It's just my brain immediately went to the fucking Yuri on Ice opening.
Oh, what? Ah, yes.
Like it was just like xylophone or whatever the fuck the instrument was. And my brain was just like, ah yes, that, and I was like, wait a minute, no it isn't.
Okay,
I'm trying
cool.
to find good brawl music. I'm not finding any.
Just play
Right.
Spears of Justice. That's
H.
just 100%. That's just Goose.
Honestly, with YouTube Music, you could probably even just find general brawl ambience.
Probably.
H.
That's where I'm getting everything.
So
Oh, Jesus
what
Christ.
happens?
Sorry.
What happens is H, you hop up onto the stage, start running up. as Goose side eyes you, kind of goes for the sword at her hip, and with the hilt of it while pulling out, will bash the guy in the stomach with an attack. And an attack is going, and then you see flames kind of emerge from her weapon, and they jump towards you.
Huh?
Oh, it doesn't even have a to hit die or anything. It just hits. Lovely.
Green Flame Blade,
Uh,
Hugo Burr.
yeah. You take 5 damage.
What is this?
Green Flame Blade.
Green Flame Blade.
What?
You think she's
I
gonna
would
let you stop
no,
her
no.
brawl
I
right
would
now?
figure she would at least yell at me, like "Get the hell out of here" or some shit like that. I was expecting, but not to just immediately fuck.
Oh,
It's a
Lucy's
brawl.
his way of saying "get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
This is
Brawl.
her way
That
of
is
saying
her
get the
being
fuck out of here. What do you mean?
5 damage is her being polite.
He's gonna yell like, "What was that for, Captain Goose? I'm here to help you."
Roll for how well she can concentrate on you and the fight.
You know what? If it's just complete chaos, Greco's gonna walk in here, go, Is this a bar fight? Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And immediately drops the manager, like
no.
suit and
Takes his
top hat,
off.
throws the red wrap around his head, and he just goes, he just runs across like tables and chairs, kicking and punching people.
Oh no, boss has gone feral. It's immediately.
Right. Ryan Pert's going to tap Miss Maybell on the shoulder and be like, "This way," and go to just a spot near a corner where we stay out of it.
Just fully stay out of the way.
Miss Mayville, I'm gonna have you roll for the two of you. Only a flat d20 for how well you stay out of the way, or how well
Yay!
things stay away from you.
14.
You guys
Guidance.
managed to find yourself.
Oh.
No, it's not a guidance thing. It's not a ability check. It's
Select roll.
it's just
It
two
was a
people.
joke.
Two people stumble
Sorry.
towards you. The fighting stays more towards the center of the room. You guys managed to stay out of it well enough. As for H up on the stage, you said something along the lines. It was of
Help you. What are you
yeah. I
doing?
came here to help you. Goose, still focusing on the person ahead of her, goes, "Not the time." As she continues her fight against this person.
Then if she's gonna continue her fight, then I'm just gonna stand here with my arms crossed and just watch this go down on stage.
Just on stage, you're just standing there watching. You're definitely not gonna get punched in the face.
Swing is going to be made at her, which will miss. As she bobs and weaves, you see her, having put her sword back, clap her hands. A barrage of magic flies from her, as she is then going to backstep and try and say, or as she shouts, "Great, now out of the way!" And she's going to try and kick you off the stage.
I dodged that.
It's an attack roll against your AC, so what's your AC?
My AC is 18.
Goose has a you're dodging an attack by your commanding officer? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll dodge
Oh
it.
no.
With your AC, I assume you would have armor on.
Yeah, I do.
You more
I'm
just
wearing
manage to stand your ground. You don't take damage from it.
Gotcha. I'll just.
Take the blow, but she is definitely telling you to go away.
I know. After that, I'm just gonna. If you don't really require any help here, so be it. Just jump off stage. And any
Step
motherfucker that
off
talks
stage
shit to
to get
me in my
decked.
face, I will deck him immediately.
Well, you're currently in the middle of a bar fight now, so Roll me a flat d20 for how
Anyone who talks crap
lucky
about
you
me,
get.
I'll deck immediately. You just turn over, Grackle's just like in a pile of 3 people, like.
Well, that's
Ooh,
chill.
a
Grackle just has
two.
like he's taken all the wooden knives and is stabbing right now. All the
Yeah, it's a anyone who messes with me is gonna as a person gets thrown into you. Uh
yeah, shoot.
I'm not gonna count damage, but it is just
I'm just
uh,
gonna look like, who did that? Who threw this human being at me?
I did.
no one is paying attention to you.
Do I
The
hear
crowd.
Grackle say that?
Roll.
Cause and I see him, I'm just gonna chase him down.
Greco's just like weaving some guy's punches or something, and he hears like his character asks that. He screams, "I did!" as he like ducks under like a kick.
I will say this, since Grackle is pretty small, if I do manage to catch him, I would like to chug him across the fucking room into a wall. Very
Well, that
fucking
also
hard.
means he's nimble at getting throughout this crowd,
That's
which
fine.
you are
That's fine.
not.
But if I somehow get him,
Me,
that would be his
yes.
consequence.
Small-sized creature, baby. Yeah, yeah.
Can we do like a
You know what,
like
Grackle, you
dexterity
trying to get
against
away?
each other, or athletics
I'm
or whatever?
nah. See,
I keep saying
I'm gonna
dexterity.
do what we like to call the petty maneuver. I'm going to sit there taunting him, sort of like slowly getting past people who are mid-fight to try to like get him involved in those fights just outside of his range.
Like the
And then
Joker.
going like, "Oh come on, oh come on! I thought you were gonna fight me. Just come catch me. What are you doing? Where's that guy?"
That's such a funny visual.
Roll. What do I even have you roll for that?
Honestly.
If
Dex
I would
save,
fall for that,
maybe?
can I do an insight
I
on
could
that?
even see
Can I
like
be
I'm not.
honest?
I'm not gonna fall for
Initiative.
something that's sensitive.
Roll initiative, you say?
Yeah.
Uh,
If Grackle's able to move away from him first.
Well, no, see, I would argue I am throwing other people at him to try to slow him down. So maybe like a persuasion check, or yeah, a deception
Yeah.
check.
I was gonna say then
be,
I'll
like,
do an insight to catch on to
dipping and
what you're
weaving between.
maybe trying to do, because I'm not like so like blinded
Although-
just by
But I'll,
rage. a
you know,
little
it's
bit.
Raz's
Or-
decision.
although deception or persuasion, H, I'm going to need an athletics from you for pushing through the crowd.
Gotcha.
We may be cooked. We're not cooked,
Fucking
baby.
hell.
Oh shit, you were so close.
He is. You are pushing through this crowd, like getting people out of your way, trying to move through it. As Grackle is just taunting you from the other side of people. You see as like you swing an arm to grab him as he like ducks between two people who are mid brawl. As you kind of stumble around between them, push yourself back to like not get decked in the face. He's very much keeping enough distance from you where you can't get to him.
If that's the case, nothing else happens, right?
Tell
Oh.
me, mister, are you a betting man?
I'll just stop in my tracks and just look at him, and I'll just say it's fine. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to come out of this place, and I'll get you later. And I'll just turn
Oh,
away and
trust
walk
me.
away.
I could knock you out with one hand.
As you were stopped in the middle of the bar fight, standing there, start to get shoved and punched some more. As you,
I have a question.
yeah.
So, as Grackle says, I can knock you out with one hand. Is H low-ish HP wise on non-lethal? Would you say?
No.
I wouldn't say he is low.
Would 5d8 be an amount that could hit him?
Would 5d8?
Or
What are
something.
you planning?
I will let you
Too
know.
much.
Just know I have a shield and shit. At least on the back of me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You're gonna sneak attack or something? What is that?
Yeah. The hell.
Remember
Anyways,
earlier?
and after he's done with that, I got something I want to see if you will let me roll
So,
for.
who remembers when I readied the sleep spell in my
I
Cartomancer?
do.
Oh.
I did.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a bonus action. So, as an action, I'm gonna like get up behind him where he just is a little stunned from getting punched. Hit him in the back of the head with my short sword. Blunt end, I'm gonna specifically mention.
Yep.
And if he is lower than 22 HP when I hit him, he gets knocked out via sleep spell as a bonus action.
I'm gonna let you know right now, just to help you out, is I'm at 45 HP. I don't know how much damage I took during the brawl, but I have 45 right now.
Roll the bludgeoning. Roll the hit first. For.
I see.
Oh yeah, he failed. I will catch him. Can I catch him when he tries to do that?
Well, you were turning away.
Yeah,
so
I
you
did
don't...
turn
Wait a
away.
minute.
Fair enough.
Do I have
so instead
advantage because it's a stealth attack?
Arguably, I'm gonna have to say no. Strictly because you are in the crowd of a fight, and as you go to try and sneak up on him, you get basically toppled over by another bar patron.
Ouch, yes.
So Raz, what I wanted to do is, this is a gamble. I'm willing to go 50-50 on this. If I roll bad and I fail, I get fucking completely knocked out. I want to see how good I can fuck up most of the people in this bar. Like,
So
just
you're just
constantly
engaging in
knocking
the
out.
brawl?
Yeah,
Just
at
like
this
fragile.
fucking point, since people keep knocking and hitting me and shit. I would take a gamble 50-50.
It ain't 50-50. I'm going to tell you that much. If you are trying to win the bar fight, there are a lot of people here. And with just being in the crowd throwing fists, your odds are
There's no
not
point
quite
then. I'll just try to get the hell
No,
out.
you have a chance. I'm just saying, your odds aren't 50-50. It's a bit worse than that.
Then
Tell you what,
I'm
if you
trying to
can
cut
roll
it
a
short. I don't want to do
if,
like that's what
if
I'm.
you can roll a d20 and get over 15,
Okay, I'll do that.
Nah, one.
There you
Damn it.
go. Let's go.
Damn it.
it'll take some time, but you will be within the midst of the bar fight. It'll go on for a while. There's a lot of people here.
See, now he gets it. He says it's just great. He's sitting back watching Grackle like punching people, and now even Floyd joining in. It's like, oh, this is great.
Finally loosened up, eh, Floyd?
To anything anyone's saying. I'm
Could
just in
there
the middle
just be like a
while y'all
couple of the
fighting.
weaker guys in this place? Just like Brom was just standing there with his arms crossed, like, oh, this is great. And they're just like trying to like move him, but they can't.
Yeah, they're just like trying to like lift him up by the
shoving him,
leg or
and he's
something.
just like, he doesn't even notice. He's like, oh. Well,
There's a guy just like squaring up with Braum, punching him in the side, and Braum is just standing there, unaware of his
Unfazed.
presence.
He just stares like, wow, isn't this place great? Isn't this place great, Miss Maybell? He just looks back.
Wow, this place is great. You know, it's whimsical and fun. What are you looking at, motherfucker?
Jesus Christ.
Ah. Isn't it great to be home?
It really is. It's just surprising that this was so close to us, yet, you know. I don't remember ever making my way over here before.
Well, you know, you were always in your studies.
Oh, you've been here.
Well, not very much.
Wait a minute. It's sleepy time. Grackle just notices he's about to get punched or something and leans into it as he just gets decked in the face, spinning backwards and slamming into the wooden wall of the bar. He's like,
"Yeah, alright. This is the Grackle home now."
Okay.
Would you like to still throw the card out?
He'll just cast a sleep spell.
Just into the general area to see who passes out.
Roll the hit points, and I'll
Yeah,
tell
roll
you how many people.
5d8 because that's a good amount of commoners right there.
Yeah, that's a good amount of commoners. Oh, damn.
28 or
28.
30.
Or
Oh, no,
36.
36.
36. All right, so you see as Like, you basically
Uh,
throw this card out, and about yeah,
Ignore that. It is supposed to be 28. I read that wrong. Carry on.
gotcha, no worries. Still, even with 28, uh, you basically throw this card out into the middle, and a basically all the people around the card just collapse.
I imagine he just like flicks it and it gets like stuck in like a
We call that
chandelier thing.
52 sleepy time.
It just
You can say they drew a punch.
hard pun.
Weird. Hmm? Oh,
You
sorry.
activated my EP card.
My EP card. That's great. Sweet.
But yeah,
Alright,
back
well,
to
I'm
what I
gonna
was
make
saying,
Who's doing right
Robert.
now?
Right, yes.
Come here a whole lot. I mostly came here when other people of the church would come down and have a little couple of drinks and all that.
Right.
You know, Jennifer?
Roughly.
Yeah, she always loved coming down here.
You know, I heard about Jeremy. Jeremy told. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to think for a moment and say, right. Oh, another thing.
Yeah?
In case I need to take care of another task tomorrow or later today. What time of day is it right now, roughly?
You're currently looking at probably 2 o'clock.
So we do have a good portion of the day still.
Yeah, you do.
Right, later today, in case we um split up, because I'm guessing these guys are going to want to keep fighting. Would you
Most
like to
likely.
go over to this place? I'll point out the place of death. That I can't ever remember. It's just the death, right?
Death Guild.
The Death Guild. Death Guild. Right. Evidently, this Archmage St. Clair had become affiliated with them.
Oh, yeah.
And then I'll
I'd love
look.
to go.
What was the first guild? It's the Star, right?
Correct. It was the Star Guild was the one that the mage you were speaking with was a part of. The Tower Guild was the one that Sinclair used to be a member of, and then the Death Guild is one that she taught in.
What was the second one? I'm sorry, the music was a little bit too loud.
The Tower Guild.
Tower Guild. Tower Guild. Right. I would have gotten information for all three if that's cool, or spotted them if I could have.
They're on the map, so you're good.
Right. I say we go check out these two guilds. We'll try death first and then work our way backwards.
Yeah, I'm very curious about the Sinclair person.
Right. You had them inside your body. That must have been.
Yeah.
What was possession like, out of curiosity? As like a guy gets thrown into the bar.
Casually. Just a glass gets thrown at the wall. Well, it was more just. I could still see and hear everything, but I couldn't control myself. Like I was put in the. I was. It. It kind of. It's hard to explain. It's more. It felt like I was in the back seat of my own body, I guess.
Just like me, for real, for real.
What'd you
Hmm.
say, Rez?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I wonder if it felt similar to how it is with this little guy. I hold out my homunculus, which is now a little cup boy, and I say, every time I connect with him to try to look through his eyes, it's as if I'm more of a passenger in something else's body than, well, actually in control.
Hmm.
But you were forced back inside your own. That must have felt claustrophobic.
A little bit.
He'll nod. Well, I hope not to have to worry about that in the future, but we don't know what we'll be getting into. The Death Guild is a hell of a name, considering, rolls hand.
Yeah.
But I don't think they'll be bad people. It's just a matter of maybe. I don't think we should push our ideologies. That
Right.
didn't go well either in that little town with the followers of life.
Yeah.
But I will say this: whatever you decide to do, if one of them pisses you off, know that I have your back.
Mm.
Rez, the reason I kind of say this is because the way you described the followers of death before was that they can be a bit of extreme.
That
I
wasn't
don't know if that's
followers
the
of death.
case. Which one was that?
You're talking about the time you were at the church, right?
Yeah, well, Pantheon.
Yeah, the Church of the Pantheon.
Hmm.
Those were the followers of the Sky God.
Well, I know we fought those guys, but so the followers of death aren't that way?
Oh, no, you're referring to the fact of that there is division between the followers of the Goddess of Life and Goddess of Death.
Right, but I could have swore we had mentioned that those followers of death at that time. Well, that was at the Pantheon anyways, so these cats could be different, but still. I'm remembering a vague statement, is all.
I think you're remembering when Daniel was a casual character for a second.
Yeah.
And he was an extreme believer.
And he was an extreme believer because it was funny, and he was just
Yeah,
right
so
there.
in the sense of that, it's like, that
He
was my
listened to
only
the whole
impression I've gotten of them, right?
kinda, but
He was.
Whatever.
can I give you a DM tip?
Huh.
Unrelated. Not
Ah,
just in terms of that, but religious basis, not religion.
fine, I'm gonna backstory that shit then. That means I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Fuck. Okay. So, after watching these guys brawl forever and a day, uh, can I get up and walk over to the only guy that's working? I'm guessing there's a bartender that isn't actually fighting.
Yeah.
Is he obviously in this place? He's not going to take duck and cover since this is like a brawling place. I'm sure he's just still working, right?
Yep.
I'll walk over and say,
He's like,
"Hmm,
man, what a regular Tuesday.
Behind the bar, you see a man larger than you or Brom, uh, standing at about likely a bit over 8 feet tall, wearing full armor.
right, good evening."
Full armor is the is the fucking uniform for this place.
It's full armor and then an apron,
Yep,
like a
that's the uniform for this place.
It's a kiss the cook apron.
Yes, please, please
kiss the night.
kiss the night. Yes,
I heart to brawl.
I.
I heart brawl.
Yeah.
For glass and
My
glory.
fist speak. My fist speaks larger than actions.
Each member has a different like funny saying on there.
Live,
Fist
laugh,
the cook.
punch.
Fist the cook.
No, 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 no.
That's the grubby guy in the back that you don't actually get to see
Yeah.
all the words, and
Yeah,
just
for
his
sure.
fist. What's is that a C? I don't want to know.
Like there's so much like stains on it or whatever.
Oh
So
no,
it's all faded.
very greasy. Got it.
Very
Yep.
green.
Anyways,
Ew.
uh,
Ew.
right.
What can I
Good day,
get
sir.
for you?
Actually, a couple of things. You all have rooms here, yeah?
We have rooms.
How much?
There are two options for a room. Either a gold piece per night, or prove yourself in the ring!
Right, we'll take second option. Hey, Brom!
Hmm?
There's like
Brom's
3
doing
guys
a
on him
Clayton
now
Braum
as he's
Braum
like
right now. He's like
Yeah, they're just like-
headlocking 2 of them. What's up?
Right, come over here.
Yeah, just
Oh,
ignore
okay.
Jade. Get back
Just
in.
tosses them.
As he's gonna drag them with him as they're like trying to get away. He still has like
One
3
is
of them
like-
in his arms.
One of them is like trying to suplex you, but they're failing miserably.
It's just
So,
Brom's like almost 400 pounds. He's hard to lift.
Brom's theme needs to be Megalovania.
Brom's theme is Megalovania.
Anyways, I'll say, right, this is going to be our challenger.
Oh,
You all have communal rooms, yeah?
oh, hey, just so you
Oh.
know, I'm not a first-time fighter. I fought Davok. I think his name was. That was something.
A regular.
Mhm.
Then prove yourself!
Upon hearing the words Brom fought regular, Crackle awakes from the sleep of sitting in the wall and is like,
Is someone talking? And they need a manager?
Mhm.
Can he just get knocked out again? That's my question.
Gets knocked out
That's
again.
all. That's all.
Oh yeah, here. Hey boss. He's gonna go over and pick Crackle up. Oh yeah, you guys can go now. He's gonna let him go.
Been holding onto his top hat and puts it on him. Like you had his top hat.
Here you go, boss. And here's your fake mustache too. Right.
Thank you. I think the top hat is somewhere around here.
Sure.
I just look over and like H is just holding onto it for like dear life while punching another guy in the mouth.
I like to think there's like one random guy bludgeoning someone to death with it. Just going ham.
Just a random guy just holding the top hat.
Wow, there was a
Right.
lot of starch in that.
Right.
That's impressive.
So can we get in the silver ring or on the one of the silver?
Oh, yes.
rings?
You see, Mr. Bartender, I have here one contender coming from the outside of Orentia, the chosen of Erlotl, and one big boy.
Ooh.
I bring you Brom, champion of Orentia.
Hello.
I'll poke Grackle in the shoulder. Grackle, if he goes on as a contestant, we can get ourselves a room here for free.
Oh, cool.
Right, do we get anything else if we win?
Can place bets, right?
I'm looking at the bartender when I said, yeah.
For here, you require rest and glory.
I don't know how that answered my question fully.
Wish to find lodging for rest.
Yes?
And rest is for those who obtain glory. Both are earned hand in hand.
Right, but we can still have a room per affiliation with our friend here, yes?
One room.
If I fight multiple,
Can it be a
I
communal
get
room?
multiple rooms.
If you wish for more room, you must all fight.
Oh.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I will. Right, any rules against using magic?
You may certainly try.
It's gonna be one of those things where to stop spellcasters from casting spells, like one of the common tactics is to violently make out with them so they can't use verbal or somatic.
Yes.
Crazy.
As he says that, I'm going to say, right, and you'll see like my first thing that forms is my fucking thunder gauntlet as I just full armor up, and I start walking down towards the arena area.
Wait,
Mhm.
it is the silver ring you wish to enter.
Right.
Wait until the current fight has ended.
Oh, I was just going to go watch what was going on and wait.
Well, then watch, but dare not interfere.
What happens if you interfere? He looks back at Floyd.
All you can feel is an intimidating presence from inside the armor.
Good to know.
Oh, right. I almost forgot my other question. Fuck. What was my other question?
I guess you did
I
forget.
know I had one.
You really
I know I
did
had
forget
one.
your
Hold
other
on.
question.
Wait, hold on.
I hate to remind you
Fuck.
again, but don't worry.
You
Uh,
never remember.
we needed lodging. Fucking. What was it? Shit. Fuck it. If I remember, I'll come back and ask him. Damn it.
While you guys wait for the fight on stage finish, I heard you speak up for a moment, so I'm just going to ask about it. Zach, is there anything Jade's up to?
Yeah, I'm just dodging and laughing at people trying to hit me, a gelatinous cube boy.
I like to
So
think
just
people are
watching.
trying to hit Jade, and immediately he's just letting them sink into his body as they, like, horrified realize they can't pull their arms out. And there's a big cluster of like 5 people which tried their luck against them that are just stuck.
And he just spins around, they just fly off.
Yeah.
Yes, monk boy.
A man goes to punch Jade, the fist gets stuck inside, and the skull inside him just turns to stare down.
Yeah,
Right.
just like it's like they try to like punch him at the back of the head. I get stuck. The skull just turns 180 to look at them.
Yeah, like the creepy doll movies, like the fucking ventriloquist doll just slowly rotates.
Uh,
Crazy.
I ain't gonna have you roll for anything there. That's just.
That's just funny.
Uh, but, yeah, I will do a quick final roll for how Goose's fight goes.
By the way,
Right.
since we're probably not getting to any of our fights until next time, everybody send me your fight song you want.
Is
Uh,
that even a question?
Make sure
Considering
it's a
several of you are going to be doing it, I'm going to say that the fights will be reduced to more simple rules, not, actual combats.
No, I know, but that doesn't change the music.
Not fair. You do see though, as after a bit more back and forth, a uh, a pair of fists are brought down towards Goose, who disappears in the blink of an eye, and basically lands on top of this person in a way that she grabs them and then throws them out of the ring.
Let's go, Goose.
Ring out.
You hear from behind the bar a voice that booms louder than the crowd fighting around.
Wrath has been granted.
Hell yeah.
As Goose climbs down, uh, heading straight for the bar for a drink.
Understandably so. She earned it.
I like to imagine she doesn't head for the bar. She heads straight for Floyd. Uh,
Nah, she gets a drink and
just
then
thinking
goes
this-
to
and
Floyd.
then goes to Floyd.
Busy
Slams
fucking
down
other
a
people,
drink
and then once
and
I'm
then
done
goes to
getting a good
Floyd.
amount, I'm just gonna walk the fuck out this place.
You know,
Oh, you don't want to hang out with me in the
Ow!
You want to hang out with me over here?
Hey, Captain Goose. Another fight. Well done. I didn't know you had magic.
What? I'm a wizard.
You're a wizard, really? Huh,
Wow, Larry, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Very cool.
I'm a blade song.
You know, I still don't know what that is, but it sounds very interesting. And it looks cool for sure. I thought wizards were all like, like frail robes and staffs and wands and stuff. Oh, late song. Alright.
Well, some are. I do always like a trip here, though.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I tried to stop your private there, but yeah, didn't listen. Ran up on stage.
He's just lucky he didn't get it. He didn't interfere, or else, well, it's bad for him and it's bad for me.
It's worse for him.
Oh, and it is absolutely worse for him.
Oh, I don't doubt that. No, regardless. I'm actually, well, me and Ryan Pert, I believe, are both going to be on their Satyrs. So, should be pretty good matches.
Oh
You
yeah?
guys just
Who
fight
are you
each
thinking
other.
about fighting?
I don't know. I guess whoever gets on there.
If you're just choosing randomly, it'll be someone who works here. Otherwise, you either have to pick a staff member here, you have to pick someone who's credible enough to be considered a challenge.
I see. Right.
Can't just pick some nobody for the silver ring.
I would say, I actually wouldn't mind sparring with you, although you just finished a match, so I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, I'm a bit sore right now, but uh, luckily, a few drinks should. As she's finishing that sentence, her head will just tip forward and hit the table. It stays down for a few moments so she doesn't push herself back up. That spell. Sorry, haste wore off.
Oh, I see. Huh.
Miss Maybell, do you have Lester Restoration?
Hold on 2 seconds while I do.
Don't worry, lethargy only lasts a moment.
I see. Well, Brom, I think I'm going to skip ahead of you in that line. Goose, how would you like to spar against me?
What?
Right now?
Once you're ready.
You sure you don't want to try the silver ring first? Best I can do for you right now is a copper.
Oh, can she not fight again in the silver ring?
She would not be a viable opponent for earning your rest.
Gotcha, okay. Right, maybe another time then.
So in that case, can I go first again?
Also, as just a courtesy, I'll slide a silver or whatever it is for her drink onto the table.
Yeah, no worries. It's probably just like a couple copper for
Whatever she has.
a glass of the cheap stuff.
The cheapest whiskey out there.
Right. I'll look at the barman then and be like, I'll take on your next fighter.
And do you have one in mind, or whoever will step before you?
Whoever steps up to the plate is fine. I'm going to say, right, for one room, yes?
For one room.
I'll head up to the silver ring.
Another fighter enters the ring. Uh, I want you to first tell me, would you prefer if you rolled high or low?
Let's go high.
All right, roll me a flat d20. High is a weaker opponent for you.
Uh,
Aw.
You get the barman right himself. He shows up.
that would have been in that one, right? Barman fucking whoops my ass,
No,
you
the
know?
barman's
A
my
one,
ass.
two, a 1, 2, 3 was the barman.
As I
Oh.
step forward, what are the rules?
The rules?
Yeah.
Uh,
Like, if you get knocked out of the ring, what happens?
if you get knocked out of the ring, you lose.
How big is the ring?
Pretty big.
Okay.
It's sizable.
I imagine probably like 15 by 15.
Got it.
I would say 15-foot radius.
Okay. I was just looking through my spells to see if there's anything I could put on myself before going in. Because that's kind of, by hearing Goose say that, that gives me the idea of, like, I can lock something in, yeah?
You can prep for the fight.
Hmm. Right. Brom,
Hmm.
can I borrow those boots?
My boots. Okay. I don't know if they'll fit you, but sure.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Magic boots, remember? I put my feet in them as they, like, do
Eyes up.
what magic
Right.
boots do.
Cool. Not even my boots are loyal to me. Just no. Very neat.
Hmm. Trying to think if there's anything else. No, I think that's it.
Sweet.
I'm ready,
Dude.
Rez.
Alrighty. We could probably do a quicker version, yeah?
Yeah, quicker, but there's a couple things I want to do.
Alright. If it's set up, tell me now for
Right. I'm going in with the boots of winding path to try to help myself with movement. Obviously.
alrighty.
Um. For the purposes of this, I'm guessing you're not going to let my repulsion shield work the same way.
It will not.
Okay. I thought I'd ask just because, if I get them within 15 feet of it, they go to hit me, I can just go, bye, bitch,
Yeah,
So,
no.
but can I use that mechanically as like a buff to throwing somebody out of the ring?
Yes.
Okay. Right, I'm down when you are. That's
Love
about
it.
everything that I needed to ask beforehand. So, otherwise, it's just going to be raw punching power.
Gotcha. Uh, you see as uh another armored individual uh wearing wearing an apron that says my visor is up here.
I get a kick out of that one for sure.
Uh, as they approach wielding we'll say a battle axe.
Okay.
Uh, as
Tony,
they
pick me out
approach,
a song, by the way,
I
and
already
send it.
did. Send it to you.
Okay.
uh,
Oh, yes.
The second one, the
uh,
first one's mine. Don't even touch it.
Uh-huh.
yeah, they are going to uh step before you. Uh, and as they approach, they slam their weapon into the ground, uh, and then give a partial bow for getting into a fighting stance.
I will also give a bow, as I will ready myself.
Alrighty.
They
Uh,
will notice a lack of actual weapon in hand, or well,
you're wearing your
mm,
armor, correct?
right, right. But I'm just saying that I'm probably just gonna go gauntlets for this.
Yeah, that still does have a certain aspect where you can tell,
Oh,
like, the fists
I
are
will. I will give myself that temp HP to start, if that's okay.
works for me.
That's from the
We won't really be
defensive feat.
worrying too much about like armor, like or like health and whatnot,
Mhm.
because we're not going to do a proper combat.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. I'm ready when you are. Then.
cool. So first roll initiative. Have to roll real low to not be going first. You go first. So tell me what you do and make a, and we will decide on a singular roll for what you, how that goes.
Singular roll for how that goes.
So describe what
Um.
kind of a, how you'd like to start off the attack.
Right.
Any abilities you like to use or spells or whatnot.
So going in with my Thunder Gauntlet, I'm probably going to see about like, um, going as if I'm going to punch them, but follow up with it being Shocking Grasp instead.
Okay.
Kind of like try to do a feint, whatever role you think fits that.
So you're going in for an early feint. Roll me a deception or sleight of hand.
Definitely deception. 19. I'll take that.
19. Alrighty. Uh, I will say that is a success on your part. Or uh, you successfully land a solid blow as they go to block uh, the punch coming at them. As they basically they go to like intercept uh, your punch by going to grab at your hand as a shockwave comes off from it and kind of pushes their arm and their side back. Uh, they will then take their action, and they are going to. They will make a. Double checking because I pulled up a random stat sheet because I wasn't ready. Uh, they'll make a. Not has stats, but I'm just going to go with. Make a strength-based attack to try and basically with the momentum you put into them, they're going to try and trip you. To which they rolled a
I'm
10,
no.
which
Uh.
uh,
Okay.
will not be enough. Uh, whether you jump back, jump over their low kick, what do you do next?
Right. Um. As as they come in with the low kick, I just want it to be like instead of them tripping me up, I kind of come down on their leg with mine, and I'm going to try to grapple them.
Alrighty, roll
Um,
me an athletics
yeah.
then.
Do you want to know what the follow up to that will be? Because I don't know how much you want to have turns take or anything like that.
It's if it's all one thing, go on and add what else you'd like
I
to.
was thinking like grappling them and then heat metal them.
Okay, so you're trying to roast them.
They
Just
are
keep in
wearing a lot
mind,
of armor.
even if you're wearing armor as well, uh, you will have to take you will take the damage as well if you're grappling them.
Absorb elements.
Will still take some damage, but all right. Go for the athletics still.
Okay. That's if I can even get them down anyways. They better roll bad if
Uh,
I want to get that one off.
Sadly, I am going against a different metric for that, and a 5 will
Got
not
it.
be enough.
Yep.
Uh, you go to grapple them, and they manage to break your hold quite quickly before you can cast the spell. Uh, you don't lose a spell slot, but they do interrupt the casting. Uh, as they push you off of them, uh, they are going to go for a. Uh, they'll just make a swing at you with the uh, axe using the. Uh, it's not a double-sided axe, so they go swing at you with the dull end of it. Still
Mhm.
chunk of metal swinging at you, but uh, that is a. Uh, what is your AC in this moment?
My AC currently is 17.
17. They rolled a 16, so it will not break.
I'm guessing a new scar is formed kind of down my armor.
Just a more of a dent or a bruise underneath the armor.
Got you.
Uh,
Uh,
I will say though, this will be the last exchange, uh, as the worst case scenario is a tie. Tell me what you're up to.
ah, mm, mm. I wonder how much of a dick move Sanctuary would be in the middle of a fight. That's what I'm wondering. Um,
It's not against the rules.
yeah, no, I just thought of some really shitty things to do to this person. I'm sorry. Magic Missile,
All right,
followed up with Sanctuary.
gotcha. Yeah, magic missile you don't need to roll for, so I will count that as a partial. Uh,
Right, but it's still like a low damage, you know?
yeah. Uh, they are going to. It's a wisdom save to break through. Uh, correct?
Hmm.
What is your? That's a nat 20. Never mind.
Oh, well,
Uh,
they broke through it, but
yeah. Um, as they are going to just try and charge straight at you.
okay.
Uh, we'll roll an athletics. Do you want to roll an acrobatics to just finish off whether they can
Um,
athletics or
what I want
acrobatics?
to. They're like trying to grapple me?
Basically, yeah.
Repulsion shield, actually.
Alrighty. Uh, they charge at you. You raise the shield. They get pushed back. Also, does that happen after they make the attack or before?
Creature. After being hit. So it would still be them grappling me, so I will roll that acrobatics just to see.
Hold on. I just remembered. There's an actual push rule in 5e, isn't there?
Yeah,
A
the
That's
shove.
what he's.
There's a shove
Yeah.
action. Yeah.
Just need to remember how the shove action actually works, because that's one
Which
I've
is
never been.
basically grapple.
it's just an attack action, and you move in 5 feet in any direction of your choice if you succeed on a
Yeah,
contested
'cause that's
encounter.
more what he's going for, but yeah, either way. Uh, yeah, you activate that. Still roll the acrobatics for if he shoves you or not.
Posterity. 17.
Uh, so yeah, he goes to shove you, you shove him back. Uh, as I said, it's not a. I'm not letting propulsion shield just be the be
And all
all
be
end
all
all
by
of.
no means.
Um,
But could it be that we're both at the edge of the arena, just out of curiosity?
I mean, you can't really both be there. But
Okay. Oh, I just thought of something, but it would have been greater, but never mind. Whatever you want to
uh,
do.
I think that I had a plan for this, and then it didn't. Then it's kind of reached a weird point, and I don't know.
Well, if I were to be shoved, was I shoved?
Yes, you were shoved partially.
Okay. Boots of the winding path into a punch.
All right, make
Just
the
one more
attack roll
round.
just to know whether it hits or not.
Okay. Here goes Thunder Gauntlet.
13.
Oh, dang it.
That does not beat the AC. As I guess they
That's
will
what happens
try
when you
and.
put two armored fuckers in an arena with each other.
That's a 19 on the die for trying to throw you out of the ring.
I have to do acrobatics against that?
Yep. Which is a total of 24.
What could I do? Man.
How many uses of boots do you have?
Boots of the Winding Path. Rain, you have that since I would have.
It's really
Did I
funny.
say-
You can just keep doing it. You can just
Yeah.
keep doing it over and over.
Yeah, that's the bad part, Riz. Like, I think I put a lock into being in the arena at the very least. Even if not that, I could Misty Step and a lot of other things. Um. Hmm. Oh, I should have asked for that, motherfucker. I should have asked if I could do hidden step into that punch.
Oh.
Oh well.
Too late now.
Trying to
Do
figure-
you? I do still need the athletics or acrobatics from you.
Okay, got you. Mm-mm.
Also, it's an action to use or bonus action to use boots, right?
It is.
Right, but I thought that was like they shoved me, but I came back to the middle. I didn't think I was at the edge to be
Yeah,
shoved
no.
out.
It's definitely you're closer to the edge now than he was. Like he basically switched you to the other side of him.
So right now I'm pretty close to the edge, right?
Yeah.
So it would be. Am I taking another turn?
I'll allow one more before something just happens uh to in a sense end the fight. One way or another.
Then I will go all out. What kind of save do I think they wouldn't be able to save on?
That.
It's really a question of whether I want to do Constitution or Wisdom. That's the question.
I don't know how wise these guys are. You know?
Right. Rez, make me a Wisdom saving throw. As Tasha's
Okay.
hideous laughter kicks in. DC 16 is my
You rolled a
spell save.
16 on the die.
God damn it.
Fucking hidden step, bitch.
You turn invisible. As you turn invisible, the spell having failed,
Mm.
the man in the armor and apron will look around and then uh, simply say, "This fight grows tiresome," and he's going to walk away.
Wait, he gave up?
The bartender shouts, "The fight has been deemed unglorious."
What? What?
It was a stalemate all through and through.
Oh, whatever, Rez. Boo.
Ooh.
you went hidden and the guy couldn't keep fighting, so
What's your shame?
rest is for the glorious.
All right, big guy. He's gonna look right at the bartender.
Whatever.
You and me. I'm gonna hit you, and you're gonna hit me, and we're gonna do that until one of us isn't alive anymore. Standing isn't standing anymore.
Wish to challenge me.
Hey, no pushing, no shoving. We're just gonna hit
Very
you
well.
really hard. And I bet you're gonna hit me hard too. Guess you
Then
didn't go to
come.
this match. Great. I'll see
Let
you.
us fight.
Yeah, he's gonna go over in the ring.
I'm sorry, Chica, but otherwise we're just gonna be going back and forth.
Couldn't we just pick this back up next time?
I mean, yeah, but like it's still just gonna be back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Basically, what I'm proposing, I make 2 attacks, that's my turn. You make your attacks, that's your turn. And we do that until someone's gone.
You all know what I was
Cool.
gonna say?